Is it good, Granny?
Who told you you could cook? So you can't cook worth a damn, girl.
Well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't be cooking your food, honey.
Well, I had to survive a little bit on something.
Well, thanks for being honest with me, Granny.
Yeah, somebody need to be honest with you before you kill somebody.
Actually, funny story. I went to call them for the very first time. It was February 2008, and I called into the show, and they pick up the phone. Richard Simmons show.
Richard Simmons show.
Yeah, I go, what's going on? They go, yeah, are you supposed to be a guest for tonight? So I said, yes, I am. I didn't hesitate. So all of a sudden, about 20 minutes later, I'm on Richard Simmons' show as a guest. I called in on Saturday instead of Sunday, and apparently Sirius was using the same phone number.
That's a great story.
So yeah, I ended up getting, like I said, I was a guest on his show. He had 2 guests on that night, and I was one of them. And then he ended up sending me his book, and we interacted on Twitter for a handful of years. Right. And you know, it's funny. I've never told that story, like on Miserable Men or recently on the other shows. But yeah, it's a true story. I called in the following night, and it was Miserable Men. I got it right that night.
That's cool. Thank you for that exclusive story, man.
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
If it isn't fresh, I'm out of business. Isn't that sweet, you little moneymaker, you? Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Sweet fish.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead. Bruh.
What the? Hey, bro, don't you ever put your hands on my mama ever again. Let me find out you do it again. I'm going to shove my bottle down your throat. Do it again.
BF Live by my friend Ray, big Civil War buff. Do you like the Colonel Agnes? Of course. Fun Gus Fudden. How long till Ray is under FBI surveillance?
Because you're looking up strange things. I think that's what it.
Oh, because I'm Husey Entertainment producer. Yeah, there was a lot of like covering of pedophilia today from the beginning to that Catch a Predator guy. So yeah, that's
this is not good. This is not good.
Producer Joe. Ray told me that he paid the BYB guys to leak your personal info. Stevie Lou and Ari can confirm this.
Oh, Ari. Whoa, that's not.
First, I'd have to watch the podcast, Joe. And get that light off. Get that light off. Oh, where's the smoke? Oh, yeah. Ricky Horny. Ricky Horny.
Turn it to the right. I mean the left. No, get your no. That way.
It'll look better in the dark.
No way. I'm not dead. I'm pissed off at what's going on right now. Too fucking mad.
Ricky Horny. Ricky Horny. Ricky Horny. Ricky Horny. Ricky Horny. Ricky Horny.
Better not be.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
Oh, hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How's everybody doing today? I am BF. We are, in fact, live, and this is, in fact, The Vibe, stream show 199, folks. What's good in the stream show? How's everybody doing on this Thursday, December 5th, folks? We're doing it. We're getting into it. We are doing it. We're getting into it. We know what time it is. Where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States, coming to you from. It's high noon. It's ham sandwich time. I trust and hope that Bob Levy, all right already, I got to cut one of those out of there. I trust and hope that Bob Levy is kind of wrapping things up over there in the Levy-verse. I was over there getting caught up in it. I always do. Bob's my boy, so I got to listen to see what's going on with Out of the Coffin. I see OJ jumped in with him at the last minute, but we should talk about that a little bit. We should do a little wrap-up on that because Bob just more and more every day is just saying so much more stuff, just letting more stuff out. And I want to know, like, what people out there still think that this is a work. Because I know that there's many of you that still think that, oh, this is a work, he'll be back Christmas and all. But, you know, and it kind of breaks my heart in a way because I love all of these guys. And I don't like seeing the shit being slung between them and everything. But I don't think this is a long-term work. I mean, it's raw. It seems like raw emotion. They're saying real shit. But yeah, I wrote down a couple. What's going on with our boy Joey C? I didn't hear these racist comments. Allegedly, he was said to Big Black or something like that. But I hear he's taking a lot of crap for it and all. But they say they're still going to buy a car for him and do all that stuff. So I have to see if all that happens. Come on, everybody, get in here. I see there's 16 of you in here. This is BF Live. And this is just a vibe I like to create every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish. We're having much fun. We're having a lot of fun, which we typically are at the end of the show. We'll keep it going past 3 o'clock where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. Let's get my words together. Let's get the tongue going right. Like I said, it's Thursday, December 5th. So, yeah, I mean, you just hear there's like a whole laundry list of stuff that's kind of coming out of Bob now. And, you know, it kind of gets it. Can't say it starts with the Gina chair, but it involves the Gina chair, Monday, and like money and contribution to the show. Because I think it's really unfair to go along all that time. You know, people contribute on different levels, you know, to say that Bob isn't contributing because he's not cutting clips and doing things. Well, Bob could just easily say, well, these guys aren't being funny and carrying the weight that I carry with this show. So I think it seemed like a conversation of convenience. Like once the money got tighter, these justifications started coming in. But you can tell that there's still a lot of actual hard feelings about this, folks. I really don't think this is a work for those of you who think it's a feeling in it. And it's really, it's a fake, you know. It's unfortunate, though. But yeah, so we got Joey C. potentially being a racist. We got, Bob was still talking a lot of shit. I wrote a couple notes down while I was watching the show. And it's just the money, the Gina, and the whole contribution level to the show. But shout out to everybody. I hope we can all kiss and make up and have fun. That's up to them guys, though. I'm here to keep it 100% for you for 3 hours with the vibe right here. And you know what we like to do on the vibe. We like to create positive vibes. I will bring you the BF Live news or the not so serious news. We tag on our miserable news history moment at the end of that news. We'll do Cyke Labs content. We'll see if we can do a For the Ladies content segment. A little something for everybody. I like to create a vibe, and you guys help me keep the vibe going. I see the comments building up in the chat, so let's do it. Let's handle this Thursday today. We're having it. We're doing it. We'll get into a little Perry talk probably, because Perry did Weather Matters last night, so shout out to all my PCL family. We'll get into all that stuff, but it's Thursday night, folks, and we have shifted replayables, so tonight is a replayables night. That's right. We didn't really want to compete, and we like to watch Perry Caravella live on Wednesdays, so we decided we would shift replayables to Thursday nights now. So look for us tonight on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel with my boy Chris Abels and our producer Shawnee, and hopefully a lot of you in the chat family. Well, I had a little Bob Levy whistle there, didn't I? Sure. I don't think I could do that one again if I tried. So what do you say, folks? Let's hang out. If some of you are working out there, I'll keep you company while you're working. Are you about to have your ham sandwich, your peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Why don't you throw in the chat if you have time when you're not working busy, and just let us know if you're going to be listening later on today. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're having, what you're doing. I'll put on my glasses. I will run my element, and we will get into the BF Live opening chat family check-in for BF Live The Vibe 199, folks. About to party like it's show 199. You know what I'm saying. Here we go. I'm looking for it. Chat family check-in, BF Live The Vibe 199. Let's go for a Thursday.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. You're going to talk amongst yourselves. You're going to talk with me, and we create a vibe right here for 3 hours a day, every day, Monday through Friday. So let's get into the vibe. I need you. Let's see what's going up. We're going to go right into the chat. I'm going to scroll to the top, and I'll always remind you, that as always, that my PayPal preset donate options are always pinned at the top of every chat on BF Live. And boy, I wish my bot worked, but there you go. There's the PayPal options. Thank you in advance. On Esther's one of the first ones to check in almost every day now. And says, happy Thursday, you heathens. Much love and Hoya. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's start off one with a Hoya. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Hoya.
Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya.
On Esther says, be sure, like the Buzz bee, be sure to hit that mother effing like button, suckers. Don't be a fish-eyed fool. On Esther says, BF Live, the vibe. Let's get our vibe on, baby. I like when you call me baby. Yeah. Let's go. The nerd checks in, and to that I say, nerd. Good morning to the nerd checking in from the Pacific Northwest. Sweater Pillows McGee Fitzpatrick now checks in, rather than Tits McGee, and says vibing with the family. Hoya and Gano changed my name because Scott couldn't bring himself to call me Tits. Well, I can know what you're saying about that. I know what you're getting at. The Space Nerd says Hoya to Aunt Esther. Space Nerd says LOL sweater. Sweater Pillows McGee checks in and gets the love from Space Nerd. Aunt Esther says Space Nerd giving the love to Sweater Fitzpatrick and Hoya. Sweater Pillows says Hoya Aunt Esther. I love this chat family. We love you too. You're part of the vibe. Space Nerd says boom BEWM. Honeybee checks in. With the Honeybee checks in. Let me give her a little sound right here. Whoop. There you go. There's the buzz. Mrs. Honeybee, good afternoon to you also. Space Nerd says good afternoon to the Mrs. B. Mrs. B says good afternoon to Nerd and Rebecca. Space Nerd says good morning to me, and I say good morning to you, my friend. Aunt Esther checks in and says Hoya to Mrs. Honeybee. Donkey Kongington checks in. How you doing, Donkey? What's good in the Stream Show Hood on this Thursday, my friend? Yep, there you go. Mrs. Honeybee says, Hoya to Donkey Kongington. Donkey says, I can't tell if I'm shitting on myself or not, but I'll be right back. Wow, that is a particular problem and a lot of extra information. We'll see you when you get back, Donkey Kongington. Aunt Esther says, hey to Donkey Kongington, says Hoya while you're wiping your shit. Space Nerd says, Donkey Kongington, hello. Donkey Kongington says hello to the nerd, and Hoya to I think I'm back. Am I back? After my power outage? What do you got now? Come on, we got. I think I'm back. Am I back? Oh, I'm hearing myself in my ear. Power outage. What do you got now? Come on, we got. I think I'm back. Am I back? Oh, I'm hearing myself in my ear. I'm hearing myself double. Let me turn some stuff off, folks. Yes, my power just blinked off, and yes, it has been highly windy around here. As we were, yes, thank you, Space Chief 75 from checking in. Yeah, thank you for the 34 people jumping in. We're making, yeah, we're so fucking back, says Testicle Tiger. Welcome to the vibe, man. Welcome, everybody. You guys are awesome. You stuck with me through the power outage. We were just having a lot of fun just starting with the chat family check-in, and my shit just went blank like that, folks. But ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't no stopping us now. Come on, talking shit until the power goes out again. But thank you for staying around. I didn't want to not have fun today. Thank you, Daniel August, for checking in already with a $20 donation using my PayPal link, my friend. Thank you. You are keeping the vibe alive. So let me go back up through the chat and let's do this. We didn't even get started, man. We're doing the chat family check-in right now. This is where you let me know what you're up to, having lunch or whatever. And then we're going to do the other news, the not so serious news. I got a couple great stories for you. We'll tack on miserable news history at the end of that from 2008 from the Miserable Men Show. We'll do Cyke Labs, check the National Day calendar, Perry Talk. I got a little segment called Strip Down Sounds where we'll have a little fun with some music. Let's have a good afternoon, man, until at least the 3 o'clock hour where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. So let's go up here, man. Let's go. Let me see where we're at. I want to see the reaction when I left. Let's see. Let's go back up way high because I know I missed some of you come in. Oh, and I know I missed a generous super chat, so let's go back way up here because you guys are awesome, man. Everybody's checking in. I see all our friends. I see Spawn. I see the nerd. I see Ding Dong. I see my lovely sister. All right, let's go. Good day on Esther. We are driving, says Mrs. Cyke Clyde. There you go. But Hoya, everyone. Hoya, Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Let's get it back on after a little power outage. Spawn says, Space Nerd, missed my girl yesterday. I'm off today because of the weather. That's why I'm usually around in the first hour. Well, come on, you got a whole day to spend with us today. Brutal Pain, 518, getting the love. He checked in, says on Esther. Hey, Spawn, Hoya from on Esther. Ding Dong says, Hoya from on Esther. Spawn says it's time for lunch. A hot ham and cheese with plenty of mayonnaise sounds about right. Well, you do you, man. Thanks for letting me know what you're up to. Everybody's done with maybe the Thanksgiving leftovers now because we're like exactly a week away removed from Thanksgiving and heading our way to Christmas faster than maybe some of us want to. Donkey Kong says, I just swallowed a Xanax and I will be asleep shortly, but you'll be playing in the background. Subliminal. BF Live, the vibe. Keep it on and you're going to get the vibe subliminally, man. Have a good time. Let's see. Spawn says, I'm coming over for food. Says Space Nerd. Spawn says, Hoya on Esther. Space Chief 75 says, got some artwork on tonight and a possible new commission. But today I'm just hanging with BF in the chat. That's my bro, Space Chief 75. Hey, let's try this a minute because Terry Nee tried to upgrade a little something for me because I love the production that Space Chief 75 has made by Terry Nee right here. And normally we can't hear the volume on it, but let's do it. Let's set a vibe and let's promote a brother at the same time. This is a Terry Nee produced joint promoting my friend Space Chief 75. Is the volume better, Terry Nee?
It's Thursday. We're promoting Space Chief 75.
And we're jamming, having fun on a Thursday, folks. The power's back, and the vibe is back. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do the news. All of that. I was already wearing it. See, I did it again, Spacey. I'm rocking it. There you go. That's how you hook up a brother and set a vibe. on BF Live. There you go. Hey, hook up Space Chief 75. You need a commission or some tattoo art or a poster made. You can contact him on Twitter X at Space Chief 75. Space Nerd says, Donkey Content, hope it's a good one, donks. Spawn says, Space Nerd, I'll set a place for you at the table. Company would be nice to have something to eat. Nice Chief says, Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, at Spawn, it would be my pleasure to get high and have some food. That sounds like a party to me. Let's go. Come on, set an extra place for me now. Blumhouse defense lawyer checks in. How you doing, Blumhouse defense lawyer? Here we go. There you go. Hope you're having a good day if you're on the train. Bones up on Esther from Brutal Pain. Spawn says, Space Nerd, you speak my language exceptionally well. Space Nerd is getting love from Space Chief 75. On Esther says, Gano to Blumhouse defense lawyer. Blumhouse shouts out our friend Nerd. We got the Gano coming from Space Nerd. Esther, good morning from Blumhouse defense lawyer. Space Nerd says, Hoya Blumhouse, still can't see you. That's a bit they've been running on for a while. Oh, hey, twin, says my friend, Brutal Pain 518. Frozen, oh my goodness, Kath. So yeah, here comes the ones now when it's the freeze and the crash time. So let's get into some of these chats. Frozen, let's see, let it go, Kath, let it go. Did BF freeze or is it me? It was you, it's me, Ego. Let's see. Sweater Pillows McGee says, uh-oh, freeze frame. Where's my freeze frame? Here it is. Freeze frame. Yeah, he's frozen. Let it go, Donkey Kongton. He's just holding really still. My sister Kathy, that's in the chat, she knows I used to do that. That was my favorite thing. And I don't know if I ever made you pee your pants doing that one, Kath, but I used to go into all the stores. Hey, everybody that grew up with the mannequins in the stores, right? You remember the fashion boys, and I would do the poses. And I would literally go into the stores, and while we were shopping or whatever, I would run ahead or run where I knew they were coming to see me. And there would be a display of a couple young guys, and I would go. And I would just stand there, and I just did that shit for fun, just to amuse my family back in the day. So I could do that. Even BF Frozen, this is 100 times better than Stuttering John. I like that. Thank you. I know what you're getting at. I can know. I know. I love seeing everybody today. Let's see. Oh, this next one says, Sweater Pillar says, come back.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I'm just a narcissist.
What's a narcissist?
Baby, come back.
I'm back, baby, for the vibe.
You need to help me comb my spider hair. You don't have to wear that bikini.
Silky now on a Thursday on BF Live, The Vibe. No wonder I'm cold, says Space Nerd. Spawn says, I like the non-animated Frozen much better than the kids movie. Also, let it go. Testicle Tiger checks in and says, oh, I thought it was just me. Space Nerd says, truth be K. Sweater Pillow McGee says, agree Brian. My most generous friend Daniel August checked in with a $4.99 super chat. While I was doing my Frozen thing over there. Thank you, Daniel August. And also, once again, thanks for the 20, bro. Appreciate you keeping the vibe alive. Space Nerd says, LOL, you meant alive. Hoya chat family, and she is utilizing the armchair comic emojis, which you can too if you're a member on BF Live. Terry Nee says, was it me? I just got here. Yeah, I got some clips from Terry Nee. I played the Terry Nee joint. Yeah, we got it. Hoya Testicle Tiger. Hey, Terry from Space 75. On Esther says, Testicle Tiger, Daniel August, Hoya. Spawn says, Frozen came out around 2010. I want to say 3 skiers were left abandoned on a ski lift. Pretty intense movie. Testicle Tiger says, we broke his stream, Terry. Oh, Lord, Terry. Oh, Lord, Terry. Look out, Terry. Terry Nee says, the internets are fucked today. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people don't even realize that because there's relays where it goes wireless or it goes satellite for a while. And on some of these weather days where it's blowing 30 miles an hour or more, the signal will get kind of blown to the side, Terry. You're not wrong about that. Sweater Pillows McGee Fitzpatrick says, definitely you, Terry. You're the greatness was too much. The Levy horse is too powerful. You're not wrong about that, Testicle Tiger. And I think I saw you over there in the chat too when I was doing a little show prep. But yeah, so trying to close something while I'm talking to you guys. Oh, son of a bitch. Very sensitive setting. Come on. Son of a bitch. All right, let me try this. I'll just keep going on. Let me see. Space Nerd says, LOL, Terry, I saw your comment on the Levyverse randomly in chat amongst the drama. I like birds. Whoa, my pecan, man, pecan checks in. Goonie goo goo. Goonie goo goo. How you doing, pecan? It's the satellite, man. Yeah, this is the satellite. It's the man. Auntie getting love from Testicle Tiger. LJ Low checks in with his always good evening. What's up with my bro, LJ Low? Spawn says, maybe if I make my lunch, the TV will unfreeze. Can I get a Hoya? One drunk in the crowd screams Hoya. There you go. Hoya. On Esther checks in and says, Terry Nee Hoya. Terry Nee says, hello to Space Nerds. It's true. Testicle Tiger says, I'm going to make another cup of coffee, BRB. And then I jumped in and said, I'll be back. I'll be back. It's a power outage. Go to the choppers. Go to the choppers. I'll be back. On Esther says, LJ Low, Hoya. Space Nerd says, Spawn, I have not heard of that movie. Yeah, I prefer the story of the man. Josh from Tennessee checks in. The hard-working Josh from Tennessee. What's up? How you doing, Josh from Tennessee? He's grinding. What are you grinding up and shredding up today, my friend? Hoya, Hoya to all, Josh in Tennessee says. Spider Pillows McGee Fitzpatrick says, I feel a bit like I'm in school and the teacher left the room. Yeah, there's something y'all sit around and go, what do we do? Do we like throw spitballs at each other, or do we like be real calm because like, she'll be back any minute? Cyke says, Hoya, the twisted mind of Cyke Clyde, will be featured in the upcoming Cyke Labs content segment. How you doing, my friend Cyke? LJ Low says, well, you just made my morning. LJ Low says, on Esther, Hoya, my friend. Nerd getting the love from Ding Dong. Cyke says, did I break BF too? Everybody jumped in. Too much fun. You piled in. Let's go. I got more bandwidth now. Testicle Tiger getting the love from Ding Dong. Cyke Clyde getting the love from Space Nerd. Heads Up, 7-Up. Yeah, well, that's the game. Heads Up, 7-Up from back in the day, right? That's what we did when the teacher left the room. They go, let's put all our head down on the desk, right? And somebody walked around and touched you or something. Wow, Testicle Tiger. You brought me back on that one. On Esther says, Josh in Tennessee, Hoya. Spawn says, is the Power Hour starring Jake Hudson causing internet interference better than past interference? Space Nerd says, yep, out of sight. BF is gone. Take everything. Sons of bitches. Terry trying to take all my shit, take my show away. Ding Dong getting the love from Testicle Tiger. The wind last night knocked out about 2,500 people's electricity. Well, I consider myself fortunate, man, to only experience like a little brownout or a little quick like flash outage. But yeah, shout out to people going through that. I mean, yeah, the wind is rough out there. Space Nerd getting the love from Testicle Tiger. Early llama time says, Brian Kowalczyk, my bro. How you doing, man? Happy Thursday. You know, I got some good news stories for you, and I got the miserable news history moment and all that stuff. Cyke emoji and Hoya from On Esther. Spawn says, Jake sent me a Merry Christmas on Thanksgiving. He's getting ahead of things. Sweater Pillows McGee says, Terry Nee, I want the desk. You wish you could move this desk. LJ Lowe says, Space Nerd, the feeling is more than mutual. Always glad to see you. See, this is what I'm talking about. I set up the vibe, but you really make and create the vibe by doing shit like that. You're back, says Space G75. Let's go. And then it got good. We are so fucking back. We're rolling. You too, LJ Lowe. Brian K., I made an educational clip for you. I slowed it down. Well, since Terry Nee, you created your own segue, let me go to my little menu right here, my little video menu. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to do it like this. Let me go to my video menu. And yes, we have an educational moment with Terry Nee. Let's see. I'm going to share it with you right now. Like to see it? Here it go. Let me go. I had to make a Terry Nee folder, Terry, so... Oh, Lord, Terry. This now is... We're going to have to make this a more official kind of segment, but this... I present to you the first of probably, hopefully many, Terry Nee's Knowledge Break, right here on BF Live. Let's see what Terry Grouper. Oh, look at this. So Terry's going to teach us all of the things that we weren't looking at in these videos. So he slowed it down and he made it educational for us. Here we go, a knowledge break with Terry Nee. We learned about grouper. Let's see what else Terry Nee points out to us in this knowledge break with Terry Nee. A wetsuit. I see the wetsuit. I like it. Oop. See that ass from a caudal fin. Love that ass. Dorsal fin. Hey. Oh, there's a fishing pole in that picture. Oh, I see. Electric reel. Okay. I wouldn't have noticed that. Oh, there's water. Oh, shit. Oh, the pictures are swishing. I didn't see it. Bass. We put too many letters in there. Oh, damn, oh shit, goddamn. I was gonna say. I thought I saw something I catch down there. No, Lord. Oh. I ride. Very good. That's a different time when you just throw a gas on it. And the eye I was looking at. Man. Once again, too many letters. Ride. What's up, Gills? Oh shit. Lobster. Oh, anal fin. That's the anal fin. Oh, that's your reason? That's a gun, isn't it? The snook. And there you have it. That was Terry's knowledge break. Hopefully, the first of many. Hope you learned from Terry Nee. That's what's up. That is what's up. Let me see. I left it where I left the comments off. Son of a bitch. I thought I left it going. Terry, where are we going? Oh my goodness. Really jumped on me. Here we go. Wow. How'd you like that, everybody? Let's see. There it is. There's the educational video you made. Here, Brian's looking. What's up, dude? Scola is checking in. How you doing, Scola? Welcome to The Vibe, BF Live, The Vibe. We create a positive vibe here, have a lot of fun every day, Monday through Friday. I thought you were just holding really still. Hoya on Esther, Kathy getting love from Ding Dong, Nerd, and Testicle Tiger from Brutal Pain. Terry Nee says, I can tolerate any weather except the wind. Brutal Pain is getting the love from Ding Dong. Brutal Pain got the love from Testicle Tiger. Spawn checks in and says, Space Nerd recommended. Let's see. Good morning to me, says Ding Dong. Good morning to you, lovey Ding Dong. Terry, me too. Let's see. Funky Bronco checked in. Hey. Hello, goblins. I'm so hungover, making some pancakes right now. Bong and a blintz? No, nothing like that. How you doing, Funky Bronco? Man, we hung out a little bit yesterday. I was in the Sack-Squatch chat yesterday. Yes, again, folks, Sack-Squatch. Got to do a premature Sack-Squatch check-in? Come on, you know what's up. Let's do it. Let's see what he's up to. I saw Funky Bronco. I always can see some friends. What you know about that? Oh, Sack-Squatch check-in. Me and Funky Bronco was hanging out talking about weed. Brutal Pain getting the love from Cyke Labs. Cyke Bingo. On Nestor says Funky Bronco. Oh yeah. Hey, how about you support Space Chief 75 by buying an awesome shirt? You can click on that link right there and go to his TeePublic page right there. Spawn says Donkey Kongton. Zanny Bars. I'm a real lightweight with those benzos. We're getting through. Let's get them through here. Make sure we catch anybody new coming in. And then we'll get on with the BF Live news. BF Live other news. I will never forget that, BF, says Donkey Kongton. I got you, Chef. Let's see, I'm not sure where we were at when you said that. Goonie Goo Goo in return. Thank you. I got that in return. Skull Hoya Space Nerd. Let's see. I'm going to make sure we got anybody new checked in, like Articulate John checked in. Oh, man, see? Canada is stealing our Wi-Fi. That's right, we're checking in with Sack-Squatch, and I'm going through the BF Live chat. I'm going to scroll through this. I'm going to make my way over to my news desk, where I'm going to do some other news for you. The wind also took OJ out, apparently. So I'm not the only one having that problem today, folks. So let's have much fun as we can while we're still on air. Thanks, Spawn from Cyke Labs. Let's see. BF Live, The Vibe. The Sack-Squatch is so dreamy. All right. You're not wrong about that. Let's see, Brian was liking that. Why aren't they birds? Terry talking about his educational video. Brian says, well done. Terry needs Testicle Tiger says fake ass. I don't know. I would like to sign up to be a tester, though. I will sign up to be the first tester. Hey, everybody. You're listening to Sack-Squatch. We're checking in on Sack-Squatch. Going through the BF Live opening chat family check-in. I'm going to do some news.
That's right. I'm going on tour. A full U.S. tour in the spring. On the link and get tickets now. They're only $20 right now. Let's have a good time.
Sookie now on a Thursday with BF Live The Vibe. I watched this last night. Love fishing. Watch Terry Nee's video. This is a good palate cleanser. Funky Bronco's looking for. Lots of ass. That fat ass was real high. Now this is a segment I can get behind, says Deadpool checking in and all that ass. I'm getting ready to make my way over to the news desk as I get through the end of this chat. Flounder and the pounder. Bass up that ass, says Funky Bronco. Spawn says, is that not a more enjoyable thing to look at? Is there not a more enjoyable thing to look at? I love it. I admire from afar. Well now, she really smells like fish. Fish and tits. Oh, that's other than fish and chips. If you weren't a fisher, now you will be. Lots of clams. Good afternoon, Cyke from Deadpool checking in. Spawn is smiling. I feel educated now. Thanks, Terry Ning. Let's see. I'll download some shit off of TikTok later, ladies. I'm on Hot Divorced Dads on TikTok. Oh my goodness. Very nice, Terry Nee, on your video. Thank you, Terry Nee, for a palate cleanser. Deadpool loves it. Funky Bronco says Terry Nee is a nasty man and has a filthy mind. That's why we all get along so well. Woo, my 45 after the hour meeting was canceled. Well, there you go. Well, then you're catching the vibe. Disgusting. If they taught things this way, we would have high scores on standardized tests. Boy on Esther from Deadpool. B Vibes got Testicle Tiger checking in. Space Nerd checking in with the SAG. BF Live The Vibe. Me and BF were smoking some weed, listening to the Squatch yesterday. It was groovy. Kiss my SAG. Fuck yeah, funky. So this is what Bill Clinton has been up to. I'm going to see him in D.C. I appreciate a nice, full, natural ass. Me too, I'm telling you. I'll do more than appreciate it. All right, let's jump out a little Sasquatch now. We call a little of that Sasquatch groove right here on BF Live. Are you in the Pacific Northwest? I'm going to go down to this. I'm just going to keep scrolling through, folks. Rest in peace, George Michael says, Widow Killer checking in. There you go. I want to smoke weed with this Sasquatch. All right. All right, folks, why don't we do this? We're having a lot of fun. We're having a ton of fun. And it's only just begun on BF Live. How about me run this? That was the opening chat family check-in, and it was a doozy, folks. You guys are awesome, but we got more fun we got to get on too, man. As long as we're on the air, let's do it. That was the opening chat family check-in for BF Live Stream Show 199, The Vibe.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm feeling awesome today. I'm feeling groovy. I'm not feeling too windblown. I did have to go out there earlier because I don't know how many of you, if you're in the cold climates, you experience this tire change with the pressure. Like all my wife's tires like went down because the air is actually not as dense as it normally is, or when it's warm out, kind of gets a little less. So I had to top them off, and it was windy out there, very, very kind of windy out there. So I hope if you're out there in it, I hope you're bundled up real good. We'll keep you warm right here for a couple hours on BF Live, The Vibe. We're going to play with positive vibes, and that creates warmth. That creates a lot of fun. And one of the ways I like to do that is I like to share some stories with you, some BF Live other news stories, folks. So let's get into some of those. I'm going to go over to my news desk, and I got a couple news stories for you that we can get into and talk about at length with the BF Live other news or the BF Live not so serious news. Let's do a few stories. That's right. I'm over in the BF Live, The Vibe news studios. And I want to bring you some other news or some not so serious news because, the world's serious enough, folks. And I know there's some other great news stories going on out there. So I like to concentrate on those when I do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. In my first story that I have for you, I'm going to start by this story out by saying Dad was right. And this is yet another story about Britney Spears in the news, y'all. This poor girl, she literally snapped. I think the machine that was her life like made her snap. This story talks about Britney Spears shares that she moved to Mexico. My whole theory about Britney Spears is that she might have already been a little crazy, but I think she got so caught up in that entertainment grind and that machine that I don't think she could get off the ride, basically. And I think she snapped. I think she did this to have some kind of sense of control. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to read a little article and I'm going to show you a video. It says, this originally appeared on the E! Online, Britney Spears felt like something wasn't right in the United States, which is why the Baby One More Time singer revealed on her 43rd birthday that she made the decision to move to Mexico in an effort to get away from the paparazzi. And she goes on to say, it really kind of hurts my feelings, Britney shared on an Instagram video on December 2nd, that the paparazzi makes my face look like I'm wearing like a white Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. The Stronger singer added that the paparazzi have always been incredibly cruel to her, and that while she knows she's not perfect at all by any means, she believes the way they treated her has been extremely mean and cruel. And I don't know how this is still a thing with her, because she's not really out there as much as she used to be. And really, anything depictions I've seen of Britney lately are like these Instagram videos that she does dancing with knives. So like, I don't know what paparazzi is doing that, but I'm going to show you yet another disturbing video from Britney Spears. As she explained, she says, and that's why I moved to Mexico. Britney, who shares sons with Sean, 19, and Jaden, 18, with her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, was seen landing in Cabo San Lucas on December 2nd in photos obtained by TMZ and appeared to be all smiles, sporting a white trench coat, black hat, and sunglasses. So, she had to do that whole thing where she had to get emancipated from her father, even as an older adult, because he kept making the case that, he needed to be the controller of her estate and like her manager and all. And she fought it so much, she finally got emancipated. But I'm going to go back and say, in hindsight, Dad was right, because this girl she hasn't been right and hasn't been the same since. Let me show you the disturbing video that she put out recently. Now, she has grown kids or almost grown kids, but look at this video, folks. This is highly disturbing. Once again, this isn't paparazzi making Britney Spears' face look ugly or weird or depict her as a crazy person. This is Britney on her Instagram doing it her damn self. This is kind of disturbing. Check this out. Check out what she's saying about herself.
I'm not really sure why the paparazzi have me going on a plane looking like I'm wearing a Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. I don't know why I have a torch in my hand, honestly. I think my friend accidentally gave that to me. But anyways, it's my birthday. I'm not turning 42. I'm turning 5 this year. I'm turning 5 years old. And I have to go to kindergarten tomorrow.
Y'all heard that, folks, right? She said she had to turn 5. She's turning 5, she said, folks. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Dad was right about maybe needing to kind of be like the executor of her kind of affairs and everything, because the girl ain't right. And like I said, my theory is maybe she was already crazy, but I just think the entertainment ride just like snapped her. I think that she was caught up in doing one show after another and feeding so many people literally by her existence that I think it got to her. It snapped her. Spawn says, did you know George Michael died on Christmas? I want to say in 2016. No, I can't say that I knew that, but I know that's a more you know from Spawn now. Widow Killer checks in, gets the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Terry Nee says, my heat gets sucked out from the wind. Yeah, I hate when that happens. You have a sieve house, says Terry. Oh, Terry Nee says, wow, you need some installation. Let's see. I had to air my tires up too because of this shit. See, he knows what's up. You get a little... Yeah, you get a little deflation, if you will, this time of the year if you're in the cold. Space Nerd says, are you smoking weed or are you drunk right now? Oh, that Space Nerd, Funky Bronco would like to know that about you. Sweater Pillows McGee says, Spawn, you don't want to use the fact to create a video of a woman's assessment. Okay. Look, P. Cunt says he knows what's up. It's Bobby Cronkite time, a.k.a. the BF Live other news or not so serious news. Shout out to the 39 cool people jumping in. And I see 2 of you on Facebook, so thank you. Spawn, my car alerted me about my low tires. Must be the temperature. That's right. See, we don't say Fitzpatrick could use that video when lonely too. Funky Bronco, not high. I have an appointment. Not a big drinker, says Space Nerd. Deadfool says about Britney Spears, I can fix her. I will try. to fix you. Says Deadful. Oh, the Reverend Wild Bill checks in and says, better late than never. Better late than never. I can know what you're saying there, Reverend Wild Bill. Better late than never. JFK Head Chunk checks in and says, she looks like fun. How you doing, JFK Head Chunk? Good to see you on this Thursday. Spawn says at Tyranny, it has to be that worked at a gas station as a teen. Like clockwork. Like clockwork in the winter. Yeah. In the winter, everybody's tires go down kind of equally when the temperature gets down and that air isn't expanding anymore. We got that. Hoya, Reverend Wild Bill from Space Nerd. Widow Killer says, I knew she lost it when she shaved her head. That was a pretty good clue there. Pretty big clue, Widow Killer. Testicle Tiger says, oh yeah, that head shave wasn't just for attention. Tyranny says, Brittany was born with the crazy gene. She might have a little bit of that, Tyranny. You might not be wrong about that. Because ain't they from down there, little? Like she from little southern, come on, Tyranny. Her family tree goes straight up and don't have branches. Britney Spears is a hot mess, says Aunt Esther. Brian Kowalczyk says, I'd still hit that. Even more than one more time. Space Chief 75 says, she's detailing cars in Tijuana now. Brian is getting the laugh from the peak hunt. Spawn says there's a bunch of full crotch shots of Britney all over the place from the early 2000s when she was wasted. Yeah, when she was getting in and out of cars and stuff like that. I'd hit it again and again, says our friend Spawn checking in. I think we got everybody down on that one. Where is Granny and Uncle Jack at? I can't say that I know. Leave Britney alone. Dead Fool remembers that thing being recited. Leave Britney alone, emancipate her. LOL, Dead Fool from Space Nerd on that one. Did she marry the Middle Eastern guy? The last thing I heard, Terry, is he said, no, I got much money, but I'm not taking fuck you crazy. No, fuck you crazy, bitch. No. Last I heard that, I think they got separated or divorced or something. I'm sure there was a financial settlement. Spawn says, how often can a man roll over and say, I just had me a millionaire piece of ass? Well, that's like that old familiar saying that they say, no, imagine no matter how beautiful a woman is, somewhere there's somebody that is sick of that or doesn't think it's such a big thing, you know. Let's see. Reverend Wild Bill checks in and said, Space Nerd Hoya. Dead Fool is getting the last from Terry Nee. Sweater Pillars McGee says, without anyone legally helping, I believe she plays with her meds. She has shown signs of mania. Yeah, right. With the knives and all that shit, that's not paparazzi doing that to you, girl. That's them drugs. Vocal fries, Jesus, hit me, baby. I'm gonna be 5 years old. She said, yeah, she was definitely, I hope she was putting on that voice. She sounds horrible. Oh, that poor child, Testicle Tiger says, she needs to be spanked, says Terry Nee. Sounds like he's volunteering. Britney Spears just needs to smoke some good weed and mellow the F out, says, I put the F in there. Funky Bronco says, JK, Terry Nee. The crazy makes a 7, a 9. I love her. JFK's one of them guys, like Deadpool. I can fix her. Ain't nothing wrong with her, boys. Stop talking shit about Britney. She's definitely on something, says Widow Killer. She's diagnosed with bipolar disease. She got all them poles. 42, I always thought she was my age. Maybe I'm thinking of Christina Aguilera. She doesn't seem like she's talking regularly. Definitely unnatural. Funky Bronco says, Spawn, yes, George Michael died of natural causes at the age of 50. Natural, no kind of natural causes they were.
Hello, Frisco.
I can know what you're saying, Space Nerd. The Reverend Wild Bill says, cold makes everything contract, including the air in the tires. I think I know what else you're saying there because, guys know that it kind of makes you kind of get a little retreat in the winter. Gano from the Reverend Wild Bill. Gas just checks in, my favorite ape, and says, you look into Britney's eyes and tell me that the light in those eyes, she checked out 20 years ago, that there's a light in those eyes. You're right, Gaseous. I think she snapped. She's been on that thing. She was a Disney kid, right? So this is probably since she's been like 4, 5, 6. And then now she's, what, they say she's in her 40s or something like that. I mean, she's been on that ride a long time. And I think it broke her. I think all the demands on Britney do this show. Britney got to do this. Britney got to do that to keep us all jobs and keep us all in business. Yeah, I think it got her. Agreed, Gaseous. The Reverend Wild Bill gets the Hoya and the Gano from Aunt Esther. Hoya, everybody, from my friend Brian Clauder. The Reverend Wild Bill says Hoya to Aunt Esther. Space Nerd says, oh, hey, Brian Clauder. We haven't hit that one in a long time. We haven't. I'll hit it one more time then. Oh, see what I did there? See what I did there?
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
We're doing great. Gaseous Hoya from on Esther. BK getting the love from the other BK. Brian Kowalczyk to Brian Clauter. Hoya on Esther from Gaseous. Tactical Tiger says that Brittany dude is a chick now. Brittany dude. Leave Brittany alone. Gaseous, what's up, my brother from Funky Bronco? Terry Nee says, am I the only one that masturbated to Terry Nee's new video? I'm going to... Sounds like you're not. Gaseous says, howdy, Funky Bronco. Not much. Having a lunch break. That's great. I haven't had a chance yet. Spawn. Oh, Brian. Oh, I haven't had a chance yet. Not that he won't do it. He just hadn't had the chance yet, says Spawn. That is after lunch, right before nap, Spawn. We don't need to know. I don't need to know your timing of your masturbatory habits or nothing like that. My sister Kathy checks in and says, all those Disney kids are messed up. Funky Bronco says, gas is nice. I'm recovering from a nasty hangover. Crazy people think moving to nice areas makes their lives better. Florida, Arizona. Yeah, but she took the crazy with her, didn't she? Funky drink a Bloody Mary, Funky Bronco. On Esther giving the love to Brian Clauter and the Hoya. Gasha says, I haven't had a nasty hangover in quite a long time. I drank a liter of wine back a year back and woke up with a massive headache. Deadful checks in and says, Tyranny, apparently the elderly think the same. There you go. And Spawn checks in as we go into another story. There you go. All right, well, you guys are talking about hangovers and a lot of fun and creating a vibe. So while you're creating that vibe, talking in the chat, I'll get on to the next BF Live, the Vibe news story. Not so serious news. I think I did this report like a day or two ago, but I can't do it as good as the next report is going to be done right now. So I think a lot of us know this. We have this. I might be guilty of this a little bit. Maybe you will be guilty of this a little bit too. We're talking about the word of the year, brain rot. That's right, brain rot. Let's just get a description of brain rot. Let's get a better description than maybe I gave the other day. For more on brain rot, the word of the year from Oxford, let's take it over to the Bikini Report. Let us know about brain rot, Bikini Report.
Oxford University Press has announced brain rot as its 2024 word of the year. The group, which publishes the Oxford English Dictionary, defined brain rot as the supposed deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as the result of overconsumption of material, now particularly online content, considered to be trivial or unchallenging. Brain rot won a public vote, topping 5 other words selected by Oxford's language experts: lore, dynamic pricing, slop, romantasy, and Dictionary.com's word of the year, demure.
Very demure, very mindful.
And while it's very modern sounding, brain rot actually isn't a recently coined term. It's been around since at least 1854, but it's been gaining in popularity and its usage frequency jumped 230% between 2023 and 2024. I can really get behind this pick because I've definitely experienced brain rot after boredom scrolling through social media. So, do you think it's a worthy word of the year?
And
let
video
us know in the
games.
comments, and be sure to like and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Whoa, do you have
Oxford-
bikini rot, folks? I said 40 and I said bikini rot. Freudian slip there. Do you have brain rot? Like, I got brain rot because I called it bikini rot. Hey, I was going to say she got bikini rot. I love the Bikini Report, says Funky Bronco. Hello, Blondie. Terry Nee says they said that about rock music and video games too, right? That too much video games was going to make you, like a TV head or something like that. Funky Bronco says, I won't read a more truthful statement this month, pal. How does she know? I hate words now. Spaceship 75. I hate words now. Bikini Report causes brain rot. LOL, says Tits McGee. Sweater Pillars McGee. Her talking is distracting my perversion. Okay, well, you do you. As long as you don't share it with the public, you do you. All right, let's get on with another story. That was a Bikini Report about the brain rot. As checking in from my friend Hoya, it's called doom scrolling. What's up, man? Dang Lizard checking in. Dang Lizard checking in today on this Thursday over here in the United States. How you doing, man? I imagine you're 6 hours or more. I don't always remember the time difference. This show does not cause brain rot, says Funky Bronco. That's right. We call it fun. We call it a vibe. I've been playing video games for 45 years, and I definitely have brain rot, LOL. Isn't it fun? But isn't it fun, Testicle Tiger? If you've been playing that long, isn't it great how you can, like, it's like riding a bike, how you can just get into playing an old video game again, and how you remember all the stuff and how it reminds you of all the tricks and all the stuff you knew. That's really cool, Testicle Tiger. I love video games too. It's a great escape because when you're immersed in the game, you really don't think about all this stuff, all the stuff going on in the world around us. Like maybe the next story I have for you in the BF Live Other News. In this next news story, I think we've probably all seen stories, maybe you have or haven't, seen stories of maybe in maybe some rural areas, people riding their horses and or buggies or a horse into a drive-through of a fast food restaurant or something. But I have a little twist on that right here in my next story in the BF Live Other News, or Not So Serious News. In this next story, this person chose a different mode of transportation to go to Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is like the Dunkin' Donuts equivalent, for those who don't know it. I know a lot of my Canadian friends are aware of Tim Hortons, but this says a pet steer causes a stir at a Tim Hortons drive-thru. So yes, she took her pet steer, folks. Let's see how this looks. I'll read you the little article, and I will show you the video of her actually using the drive-thru on a pet steer. An Alberta steer originally bought for meat ended up becoming a beloved pet and a local celebrity known for its frequent trips to the local Tim Hortons drive-thru. Sylvan Lake resident Kelly Landry said she originally bought the Holstein steer named Magnum with the intention of harvesting him for meat, but quickly became attached to the animal. He's a cow, but with the mentality of a horse and the personality of a dog, Landry told CBC News. She said it didn't take her long to decide Magnum was a friend and not food. He would come see me and moo at me, she said. He would run around the barn and call for me. Magnum has become a popular fixture of the community and is often seen with Landry riding on his back. The duo are best known for their trips to the Tim Hortons drive-thru, where the steer's favorite treats, Timbits, come from. I like to go to Tim Hortons. Many people do it with horses, but that's too common, Landry said. It's just to have some social time, and people love to see it. She said Magnum always attracts a crowd at the drive-thru. I can well imagine. So let's do this. Let me roll this for you, and let's see what it looks like when somebody rides a steer rather than a horse through a Tim Hortons drive-thru.
Here comes the 2 to the 3 feet of snow.
There you got that's the Timbits right there. Timbits are I just recently had some Timbits for my first time this year, and that's what they call the centers, the donut holes, what we call munchkins at Dunkin' Donuts. So this steer loves Timbits.
Cow, but have a horse mental and act like a dog. So you do weird stuff too. You know, your animals is a reflect of you.
Salut, moi c'est Nicolas, j'aime bien.
I was working on dairy farms and I saw what happens with cows, and I found that like bad, or I just want to raise my meat and stop to buy at grocery. So I decided to buy this bull. He was intelligent, come by his name, told me. So yeah, I decided to continue with him, put a saddle on that, try it, and finally I'm here today.
Me, I'm headed on a Tim's run.
I'd like to go to Tim Hortons because many people do it with horse, but that's too common. I love to my animals see many stuff that could stress them, because I hate that. I want to go somewhere and he's afraid of that, and it could be dangerous. So yeah, you need to face the traffic, face the danger, face everything. Today I would like to have different kind of animals. So the next one is a bison, but I will try. I can try an ostrich, a pig, a camel, or anything that you can ride. It will be funny.
And there you go. So that's what it looks like. She bought it for food, but it ended up a friend. So that's what it looks like when you take no, not a moose, Funky Bronco. I want to thank my friend Deadful for your most generous and colorful $9.99 super sticker. Thank you for keeping the vibe alive, Deadful. Thank you, my friend. Deadful says Magnum, no comment. Whoa, wait a minute. I was gonna like a condom. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, like a gun. The queer steer. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Next up on the stage.
Hello, Frisco.
It's Magnum. Oh, hey, everybody. All right. Sweater Pillows McGee says, me and a drunk friend tried to walk through the drive-thru. They refused to serve us. That almost sounds like the setup for a joke. Hey, me and a drunk friend, we did this. Hey. When I was a teenage lad, I used to work the overnight shift, the graveyard shift at a fast food establishment. And boy, you saw all types of society in there. You got the wildness of people out there partying and coming from clubs and everything. I had that very incident where people would kind of run up, but it wasn't enough weight or anything to set off the drive-through thing. So yeah, I'd wait on a couple people occasionally that would walk up to it. If they were fun-natured and everything, they weren't being assholes like, hey, serve us, motherfuckers. But if they were acting like they were driving or something, that was fun. Let's see. Give that steer a beer. Zen doing the Ase voice. That's a nice. Yeah, he does it better. I'm not even going to try. I want to raise my meat in her too. Yeah, wait a minute. You kind of misinterpreted that, didn't you? I want to raise my meat. I love to raise my meat with her. Brian Kowalczyk says, need the Bobby Nick take on some Hortons. Yeah, that would be interesting. Let's see. LJ Lowe says, I want to ride a steer through McDonald's drive-thru, then whisper to the steer, this could have been you. I like that. It's gonna be me. Funky Bronco says, LOL, she wants to ride a pig. Go ride a fat man. Wait a minute. What are you talking about now? Ride a pig. She's at a bison next, I think, right? How did she make the French accent not sexy? Very good point. She sounded like a little derpy there, JFK Head Chunk. Great observation, man, because, yeah, she was like, I don't know. It's not. I think I sound a little sexier than her did. Yeah, great observation, JFK Head Chunk. How did she do that? Women, am I right, says Terry Nee. Hi, Deadful says, bison, that's a bad idea. They are ornery. MSIP checks in, my bro. AKA Mike's shitty internet provider. How are you doing? Coming to catch the vibe on BF Live today. How you doing, MSIP? Esther says MSIP Hoya. As we continue on with more BF Live other news or the not so serious news. And this next story I have for you, I think I talked about this like a week or so ago. We're talking about brain rot, right? So I have another social media story for you, folks, because in Australia, and maybe some of our Australian friends check in because BF Live, the vibe, is a vibe that goes all around the world. Maybe Flex 316 will check in and give me my back on this. But now they have passed they went through, and now children 16 and under cannot access social media. The government is backing them up. They're really going to go enforce this and stuff. So for more on this, let's go over to the Bikini Report for more on Australia now passing a law that 16 and under are no longer allowed on social media. Take it away. Let us know about these new laws in Australia for social media. Bikini Report.
It's official. Australia has passed the strictest social media ban in the world. Under 16s in that country will no longer be able to access sites like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and X. Gaming and messaging platforms will not be included in the ban, nor will sites that you don't need an account to access, like YouTube. The ban won't begin for at least 12 months, and there could be hefty fines for companies that don't comply. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has said that, and I quote, "We want our kids to have a childhood and parents to know that we have their backs." So how exactly do they plan on implementing this? Apparently with some form of age verification technology that has yet to be tested. They're also putting the burden on social media platforms to make sure there's a workable system and that it's adhered to. As I said earlier, if they don't, they could face millions in fines. So, what do you think about this law? Government overreach or a necessary and overdue measure? Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. I think I listened to that report yesterday, but I don't know if I heard so much of it today. But yeah, the kids 16 and under, and they say they're going to try to do some age verification. But, I get on sites that have age verification, and I like laugh every time I type in my birth date. I'm like, how do they know or not that I'm a kid, just saying that I'm a certain age? So I don't know. I think that kind of horse has left the barn. It's going to be interesting. And kids, like, people do, they're going to find a way. If they really want something bad enough, they're going to find a way to sneak it or get around it or get a password or something. But let's say kids don't have older siblings. Maybe they do. Let's see. Kids are very crafty, BF. Very craft. You're right. Deadful says, damn it, I missed the story again. So distracted. Yeah. I know, Deadful. You know, I took it in more yesterday when I was kind of gathering this report than I did right there because I'm doing other things, producing and all that stuff. But I know that it is about that age thing in Australia. Crafty, you said. You don't know the half of it, Funky Bronco, about kids being crafty. Spawn says, enjoy your day, and samies to the other Space Nerd says to Spawn. They are going to make the teachers enforce it. Space Chief 75, getting the love from Space Nerd. Sco checks in and says, I used to get cigarettes and beer as a teenager. Fake IDs exist. Yeah, they are going to. How are they going to do that? Because my daughter is a teacher, and she has to come up with clever ways to get the kids' attention. And one of them is that she's provide them charging. She says, look, if you do your class now, you can charge your phone here. So that kind of works. But yeah, it probably will be up to other people. But the government says that they're going to crack down and go after these companies. But I don't know how they're going to, it's going to be a whole mess because you're going to have kids faking their age. And then how you're going to enforce it on the other end. I think the horse is left out of the barn already. Let's see. We got that one. Exactly, Skull. CUBK says Space Nerd. Like, craft, subscribe, the vibe, like, Bybee, and Vibey, I guess, says Jerry Lahane. Space Nerd, you're so dear, says Spawn. And Space Nerd getting some love from Brian Kowalczyk. As we continue on with another story. All right, folks, well, it is the holiday time of the year. So I got a gift idea. You need some gift ideas for that special man in your life, that special someone in your life? Well, maybe this is it. Maybe they need a little bit of Miller High Life to release Barfume. The smell smells exactly like a dive bar. Parfume, Miller High Life Parfume. Look at it. There's the fancy bottle right there. Let's read what this is all about and see who this is geared for. Are you in the mood for some eau de filthy clogged toilet? That's a play on the eau de toilette commercial. For those who want to smell like the last call on a Lower East Side bar, Miller High Life has just released a new cologne that's meant to smell like a dive bar for $60 a bottle, just in time for the holidays. Why don't you just get drunk or like spill beer on yourself rather than spend $60? The scent of the so-called dive bar fume blends cedar wood and patchouli to recreate the smell of a bar counter, tobacco, and leather to evoke those worn-in leather bar stools. It has sea salt for the basket of fries and popcorn, and champak blossom to replicate the smell of the Miller High Life. Why don't they just put their beer in there? It's unclear if the cologne, which is currently sold out, will also smell like stale cigarette smoke, flooded bathrooms, and a fight that breaks out for no reason. High Life is bringing that dive bar scent you know and love to your home with High Life Dive Bar Fume. Just in time for the holidays. Happy High Life, the fragrance listing says. The Champagne of Beers has other beer-themed holiday offerings in its shop, including Miller High Life stockings and Christmas tree ornaments. But if you want to get that special someone, it says Instagram users had a field day with the comments for the post announcing the cologne, with one commentator saying that this was my scent for 7 years. Exactly. Somebody else says, does it smell like shattered dreams? So there you go. If you have a special someone in your life, folks, and if you don't, I don't know, Dive Bar Fume right there. Here we go. So that's what you need. Let me see where we took off on this. We got perfect to wear while driving. Exactly, says Space Chief 75. No, officer, I wasn't drinking. Hoya on Esther from Jerry Lahane. Funky Bronco says, LOL, Bob Levy needs this. I can't imagine what he smells like with all that cigarette smoke in his nasty house. What do you think about that, Bob? I didn't say it. Funky Bronco is talking shit about the way your house smells. Funky Bronco, my theory on that is I know that he was smoking a lot too, bro, because you watch a lot of Levy-verse, and you notice where he painted the house like right before Gina came home, and he knows what he's doing. He's covering up one smell with the other, because if he hadn't put that paint smell in there, brother, and made it smell new or fresh, it would have smelled like all them cigarettes he was smoking all that time. LJ Lo says, this cologne comes with an illegitimate child and a DUI. There you go. Jerry Lahane says, Mom dropping by soon, 20 minutes on the Audi. Well, thanks for checking in, Jerry Lahane. Skola says, $60. My garage smells like that for free. You can just roll around in it. Testicle Tiger says, High Life and used to get a case of 32s for $12 back in the day, says Testicle Tiger. Living at High Life. Nothing more appealing than crawling on someone with a fresh dive bar aroma, says Spawn. And JFK Headchunk says, I'd buy Stut Joe's house. It's cheaper than a dive bar. Excellent point there, JFK Head Chunk. All right, let me get this story off the screen and let me go on. That was my last regular news story, folks. But now it's that time on the BF Live news where we do our, let me look for it, the BF Live Miserable News History. As well as doing the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News. At the end of every newscast that we do here, we tack on a miserable news history. This is where we take you back where Bob Levy was the newsman for the Sirius satellite radio show Miserable Men back in the day. So today we're going to take you back to September 21st, which happens to be my birthday. September 21st, the year is 2008. The Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio with Bob Levy, Shuli, Mike Morris, Mark, and all the boys. And as we always like to do here on BF Live The Vibe, when you hear Bob Levy mispronounce something, you type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, folks. Ready? Hang on tight. Here we go. Miserable News History. Compliments of Cyke Labs.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
I thought it was the real Gary.
Shut up.
Ba 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 Go ahead, Gary. What'd you want to say? All right, hold on.
Shana Numbskull.
You got me rocking and rolling, rocking and rolling,
All right, I think with that,
we got a
let's get
Barbara
to some
Ann. We got a
news. What do you guys
musical number
say?
beginning that one.
Gary. Thank you. Always entertaining.
Raven, you
That
ready?
wasn't the real Gary.
Nah.
That was
the real Beach Boys. Now it's time.
All right, mic's up.
Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Good evening, planet Earth. Bob Levy here, and I am here to bring you news for September 21st. This news rocks. Mbeki resigns as South Africa president. Johannesburg, South Africa, September 21st, UPI. South American President Thabo Mbeki officially delivered his resignation to the parliamentary speaker Sunday, ending his term in office. The terms in Johannesburg, South Africa, reported Mbeki's resignation followed the African National Congress National Executive Committee decision to oust him.
Oist him, not oust him. Oist him. Oi, oi, oi. Take a second. Oist him.
Criticizing for not joining the ANCS fight against corruption charges against ANC President Jacob Zuma.
All right, AWOL. What's up, buddy?
Today I handed a letter to the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Maleki Mbeki, to gender my registration.
To gender?
He quit. Okay.
He quit.
McBeki said in the national televised address.
Bob knew what it meant, but he couldn't say it. He put his resignation. He goes, he quit.
Also used his resignation to defend his presidency. Arab media divided over Zippy Lavini. The Arab media are treating Gadimia's new leader, Zippy Lavini, with a mixture of admiration and skepticism. With many commenters doubting she was capable of advancing the long-stalled peace progress if she succeeded in becoming prime minister. Lavini is calm and shy woman, but she is stubborn and self-confident. And she amazes whoever she meets for the first time. With her honesty and her ability to keep distance between herself and others, the Jordanian newspaper Al the Stir wrote in a Sunday option piece, she has learned recently how to listen to advisors and how to gather around her political and media terms that worked with former Israel Prime Minister Ariel Sharon. And this helped her win the leadership of Kadama. Militants and
I know what you bleeped there, Cyke Clyde.
And Delta.
Did you beat that, Clyde?
No, how dare you?
I think he tried to say Nigeria.
Why do these do this to me?
Because we can.
All right, night. All right, night. I'm not reading this one.
Spawn's right about this.
You boycotting?
It's what's that word? And I'm gonna.
Spawn, that was happening to me too, bro. It happened to some of us. And I said, we were trying to type Bob stuff in there. And I said, I think that Bob stuff is making my smartphone dumber. It couldn't even figure out what the hell I was trying to type.
Just tell me that one so I can get through this.
Should I tell him the word?
Yeah, I thought you did, Cyke.
No. That's what he's having trouble with. Read these two. You're good.
Okay.
Waste it.
His main militant group announced a ceasefire and to further notice of the oil-rich River Delta region. The movement of emancipation
impressive
of the Delta said
the what?
It decided
Don't get him to say
hold
Niger.
a week of attacks of America's biggest oil industry because of the pleas from prominent people from the region.
Prevalent.
We hope the military had learned a bitter lesson. Men's spokesman Jomo Gobo said in an email statement today, the next unapproved attack will start another oil war that will be so ferocious that it will dim the pleas of elders. The Nigerian military welcomed the ceasefire, saying it will remain on guard in case of announcement was meant to deceive it. And that's it.
Jumbo gobble. Goonie goo goo, Skull.
Wow.
Bob is dumb.
Bob is dumb. Bob is dumb, but reading is fundamental. Holy moly, folks. Are you like me? Like, I almost get like this sore tension and I get like confused because I can't even like think clearly anymore after that. But I hope you enjoyed it, folks. That was our miserable news history moment on BF Live, the vibe. And boy, are we creating a vibe today. Bob is a virtual reading rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky.
Ferocious. We'll go to the top of this.
I can go twice.
It's like
as
Perry
high.
reading a super chat.
Shut the fuck up. In the book, reading Rainbow. I
Can go anywhere.
Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading Rainbow. I swallow Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
The rainbow today.
I'm reading. I'm swimming.
I'm a bat in the pool.
Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
But we love him. We love featuring him every day. Thanks to Cyke Live for our miserable news history moment that we tack on at the end of every BF Live, the vibe, other news, or the BF Live not so serious news. What do you say we get on some other stuff, folks? That was the BF Live other news. I hope you enjoyed it. That's right, folks. We're having it. We're doing it.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Doing good. What are we doing?
Doing it.
We are in fact doing it. And what is it? We are creating a vibe right here on BF Live. We do it every day, Monday through Friday, from 12 to 3 p.m.-ish, depending on how much fun we're having at the end of the show. But folks, it is 1:30 where I'm at, right here on the East Coast of the United States. That is exactly halfway through an episode of a BF Live stream show, halfway through 3 hours of live original content. So at this time, typically what we do is we take the BF Live piss break, and then when we come back, we'll have some other content and a lot of fun on the other side of that, folks. So here's what we do. You grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a smoke, you grab yourself a friend and tell them that no one else has more fun than we do right here on the midday on BF Live stream show, The Vibe, folks. Come back in 2.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. This is just a piss break with plenty more fun on the other side of The Vibe, BF Live.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
That's right. I'm back from touching my pee-pee. Oh, hey, boys and girls. Oh, hey, boys and girls. How you doing? Are you back? I'm back from touching my pee-pee. How you doing? Who's ready for the second half of BF Live, The Vibe? That's right, folks. We're going to go to internet. Takes a shit. Boy, we're just having a day. Hey, I would appreciate Brian Kowalczyk's comments. Let's get a couple of these comments and let's do some Cyke Labs. And maybe we'll do just for the ladies so my ladies don't go too nuts in here and see what other fun stuff we can get to. Brian Kowalczyk says, I was 100% O&A at this point, talking about the miserable men. Missed so much great content. And he says, thanks for bringing it back, Cyke and BF. Thank you, Brian Kowalczyk. And I know that Cyke appreciates that comment too, my friends, because we're big friends back in the day. And that's what I love and kind of realized about this whole new expanded community we had, Brian, that you're O&A guy. We were Stern guys and all. So we love, this is exactly why we're doing what we're doing, because we enjoyed this so much back in the day. And we know it's so funny. We like reliving it. And now we love sharing it with people exactly like you and having fun with the same stuff all over again. So this is what we're down with. Thank you, Brian Kowalczyk, for your comment. Pfizer Bob was great, says JFK Headchunk. That's JFK Headchunk talking shit about you. Space Chief 75 is laughing. We got my Becky during that. We got Bappa, my Becky says school checking in. My friend AWOL checks in, who don't really often check in. on the BF Live The Vibe because he's a hardworking man. Says, can't chat because I'm at work, but I'm listening. Thank you, AWOL. That's my intention, bro. I know that not everybody has time to check in during the day, but man, if you need something to entertain you and you want to hang out and get a vibe from the chat family, you're at the right place. Scola says, exclusive. You got exclusive. National Kangaroo. I got oyster out of that one. Let's see. Look, Cyke says, that's why I'm here, Brian, man. So he's very happy for your comment. Glad you're enjoying this stuff we're putting out for you. People of Earth, how are you? Yes, I heard it sounded like something about that cadence got me during that too, and that's why I threw that little clip in there. And then how did I get past it so quick? Let's see. Oh, here it is. It's like, I'm real. No, wrong one.
People of Earth, how are you?
There you go. That was a Yoko phase for sure. Cyke shouts out AWOL Buddy and says 666. Merpendi, gender my registration. Gender my registration. Pregnancy. Presidency. Right, not presidency. Defend his pregnancy. I don't know about that, but I don't think it's pregnancy, but that's what it sounds like with Bob. I got Skepticism. We got Chippy Lemony. MSIP come up with skepticism too. The Jordanian. Dang Laser come up with Comanche Woman. We got Disturbed. We got the Jordanian. Trying to type the way Bob talks is messing up my autocorrect. Yeah, I've noticed that, Spawn. When you try to type Bobisms in the phone, it tries to correct you, and then at some point, you just make your smartphone a little dumber. Cyke lets us know that when Bob tried to mispronounce Niger, he had to bleep it out a couple times. Sounds like Bob was doing a Joey C impression. Whoa, look behind me. Whoa, my foot is swollen as shit. It's like sounds prevalent, P-R-E, prevalent and prevalent kind of thing. That's another great one we could touch on. I said it wrong for years because of Sal. Exactly, buddy, because after you start, they're clowning on a guy for saying something wrong, and then we get the wrong cadence stuck in our head, then you got to go, now, wait a minute, am I remembering how much fun the wrong cadence was, and now am I messed up? Am I saying the shit wrong? Ding Dong says, 3 Nigerians stole my truck. Skola came up with Jamo Gobo, Goonie Goo to you. LOL, Levy's teeth whistle when he says bitter. Bit her. A big thank you to Cyke from all of us for continuing to be able to refurbish these great moments from when we are all better looking. That's an interesting way of putting it, but I think Spawn appreciates these look back in the past. For cirrhosis, unprovoked. What is that, Italian? You're unprovoked. You're unprovoked. It's like Perry reading a super chat.
Shut the fuck up.
That's Skull. I didn't mean Skull talking shit. We got the reading rainbow. People having fun with that as my signal goes underwater again. I love that reading rainbow music. Well, that's why I play it. And you love Levy. Spawn, love providing the miserable men stuff. It's definitely good stuff for the laughs we can all use. I just ordered some frosty ones to my door. Man, you gotta love America, man. That you can sit there on your ass, enjoy yourself some BF Live, and have frosty ones brought to your door. Come on, man. Come on, there they are. There you go. They're having fun during the piss break. That's for sure. Spawn, the world is too serious. And I'm glad me and Cyke are on that vibe, man, because we only get one ride, man. So we're here to create a positive vibe, the vibe that you need. I just took a wicked shit. Took 4 flushes to get it down. Holy. Oh, my God. TMI. Sweater Pillar says, just wondering if it's formal dress tomorrow. I don't know. Let me see. BF, the Midday Freaks. Matt checks in and says, bones up. The good thing about the piss breaks is that it reminds me to take out my dogs. Well, there you go. You fit it into your schedule of your day. It's part of your vibe. It's part of your day. Funky Bronco says, Levy was the greatest thing to ever come on the Stern Show. Every appearance he did was fire. Yeah, whether it was a call-in or something, Bob always, like, sometimes on purpose, and sometimes just listening about the details of Bob's life was always so entertaining. Like when he was living in his basement with his divorced wife, and they were upstairs, but he lived downstairs so he could be close to his boy, and he needed a place and the paying the bills and all that, and he would call in the Stern Show while his wife was upstairs, and Howard would do jokes about, so Bob, what do you do when you hear your wife upstairs like banging some other guy or something? Like, great funny stuff. Let's see. Matt getting the love and the bones up and the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Hoya on Esther from our friend Matt. Funky Bronco says, BF Live the vibe. That's why I used to DoorDash so I don't miss the show. Thank you, man. And sharing is caring. That's right. Did you bring enough for everybody at the party, Funky Bronco? Well, let me take this piss break thing down and let's do this and get into it, because he is my friend. He is the preserver, the historian of all this stuff. He is my creative bro, and he is the bro you know. His name is Cyke Clyde, and we like to do Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
Are you not pumped up? Let's go. It's a Thursday. It's a Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, my creative friend. I appreciate everything you do for me and providing all this great content. I know that people do too. You heard him saying in the chat. So let's start it off right now. You see a lot of Bob Levy stuff. And this one, we'll start off with this one. I was feeling a little bad. I was feeling a little under the weather. And Cyke Clyde kind of captured it right here on Cyke Labs. Here I go. This is Depressed Me. Depressed BF.
Now what's the term?
I thought this was my face on Spider, Cyke Labs. I thought this was Spider on the quick
Everything's
look.
falling
the
apart.
Head shape. Everything's falling apart.
Krypton one om dagen. Kommer någon så pass över till hon. Juan. Where I want to keep going one on the lane. Because it gives me comfort. That's why. Hopefully chanting will fit a lot of things. Now I'm hoping for effects now. Could be counterproductive, but I've run out of all options.
I've run out of all options.
Everything looks gloomed.
Take a hit off my vape. And get on with it. And get on with Cyke Labs content segment here. All right, we'll cheer up now. That's a little depressed me, but that's why I got to come here every day, Monday through Friday. I need chat family. I need a vibe. MSIP says antidepressant Bobby Fran. So I was a little down in the dumps, man. It happens to me too. This guy looks like a relative of Bobby Fran. I don't know, man. Like I said, at first I thought he put me on Joey C's cohort, Spider, there when I first saw it. But that is the first piece I have from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs right here. But did you catch the Black Friday sales, folks? Well, if you didn't, let's take a little commercial message right here about some Black Friday deals. Bob Levy. I call this this is inadvertently like kind of Bob Levy, Bobby Nick Levy right here.
Right gentlemen, do I have a deal for you? We've got shirts. We've got puddings. Heck, we even have tank tops. Steady onesie. Where did that come from? Well, it's on sale too. Everything must go. It's Black Friday, baby. Sale. It's sale. It's sale. It's sale. It's sale. Also on sale. This is on sale. Definitely on sale. If we got clearance sale for the ages, everything must go. $10 these. You betcha. $1 and $4 hoodies. We got them. Think it feels so hot. Even our beers tell it. Correct. What they stick with on their glum forever. Sale. Sale. Now. Nobody checks those second chances. It's sale. Sale. It's on sale. It's so on sale. It's your favorite Mike Test location starting Black Friday. Deal ending next Sunday. Sunday. Feel like that's only happen once in a lifetime. Everything must go. Somebody get me in the air.
There it is. I call that Bobby Nick Levy. From the talented, twisted mind of my friend from Cyke Labs, during our Cyke Labs content segment here. All right, here's a new piece. And once again, this goes along the lines of Cyke preserving all this great content from back in the day. We'll make this. It's just like a minute phone call. So for those of you who know from Lenny from Long Island, either back in the day from Sirius Satellite Radio, or maybe you got to know him after they did A Miserable Men for a little bit, where he famously drank his own brand on the kind of the new version of the show. This was from back in the day when Lenny from Long Island called into the Miserable Men show, much along the same dates of when the news that I did. It was actually September 21st in 2008. So let's listen to this a little bit. Part of Cyke Labs. This will give you some flavor, more flavor from back in the day. Lenny from Long Island calls in to the Miserable Men show back in the day.
Let's go to Lenny in Long Island. Lenny!
Hey, just a question.
Sure.
Why don't you guys get a replay show during the week? Everybody else does. Riley does. Everybody gets a replay except the miserable men.
Well, the tough thing with our show is that we're one of the few specialty shows, if you will, that are 2 hours. Everybody else is just 1 hour, so it's easier to plug that into a replay slot. 2 hours, it kind of cuts into either Pharrell's replay or Bubba's replay, and listen, we're not that high up on the totem pole. We're not delusional in thinking that we are. But one day we may be, and we're just going to keep doing our show till we get there.
Yeah, but I think maybe they can fit in 3 hours one time somewhere.
Yeah, they can't do 2, so let's raise it one more. Good thinking, Bob.
3 hours, let's go.
They eventually did work it up to 4
Lenny,
hours.
I got one better for you. We want 4 hours.
There you go.
4 more hours, make it 6 hours.
Stay up till 11 o'clock to read words to Bob.
I could listen to that till 11, I'll tell you that.
He barely lives for what we do now.
Thanks for the call, Lenny. Take care, buddy.
And there you go. There's a piece of content from Cyke Labs right here. That was cool. Lenny from Long Island calling. BF, I just sent you a pic that Mike did for me last week in Discord. If you can pull it up. Would you like me to pull it up right now in this real time? If it's apropos, I will do that. Let me do that real quick. Here we go. Hi, folks. Your view is important to me. Right now, I'm going to go to my Discord, where my content creative friend, Cyke Clyde, is always providing us something really cool and neat. Oh, wow, cool. Oh, my goodness. So this will take you back. Let's put all these things together. Okay, we can fade that out. So look at this. This is the talented Mike Morse right here. Drew Lenny from Long Island on Fire Island. With his little cum martini with the twisty straw, right? Because that was when we were trying to up the bid or up the joke. They said, how about if we do a twisty straw, like a twisty straw? And he's got his little gay radio playing, It's Raining Men, which all of them happen to have. It was like one of those little giveaway radios you get when you give to charity or something like that. So look, there he is on Fire Island, which he says, oh, and his dragon shirt, stop dragging my heart around shirt. Look at all the detail right there. That's our friend Lenny from Long Island from the talented Mike Morse 2024. That's some cool original art right there. And if you notice my armchair comic thing, thank you, Cyke Clyde, once again, man. You're too good to us. Too good to me, too good to us, man. Thanks for all the content. That's really fun looking. If you look at the little armchair comic emoji that I rock, that has that is a Mike Morse original right here. I got that commissioned by my friend Mike Morse. Where is that at? That right there that I just put up in the upper corner right here. That's the armchair comic emoji. I got that's a Mike Morse original too, so there you go. Thank you for that, Cyke Clyde, in the middle of that. Mike owed me a character for doing a DabbleCon video, and that's what he did for me. Well, there you go. Well, I commissioned him and told him what I wanted, and he kind of drew that up for me because at the time, I was just sitting home doing super chats and stuff like that, kind of trying to make my little jokes on the armchair comic, if you will. You're so lucky, Cyke. I'm jealous, says MSIP. Mike's shitty internet provider can't even get to pay the shitty internet bill. Well, let's continue on more Cyke Labs content right here because that's what we're in the middle of doing. All right, well, people like this one the other day. Let's see. All right, well, I could show that. Let's do some new ones. Let's see. China Bob Levy, this one. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Oh boy, hang on tight. This one got a reaction and a laugh out of me. Hang on, folks. From the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs, it's me as a mermaid. What in the actual fuck is this, Cyke Clyde?
Tulong! Tulong! Tao ba dyan? Pinangalanan to ang tulong dito.
What in the actual fuck? You got my goatee on there.
Tulong! Tao ba dyan? Pinangalanan to ang tulong dito. Tulong! Tulong! Tao ba dyan? Pinangalanan to ang tulong dito. Tulong! Tulong! Tao ba dyan?
All right, we got that one. Wow. It took months and months, LOL, and DabbleCon 2, LOL, because I got 4 days. Well, Terry, like that one. Hey, that's a little too, like a little too much there, Terry, with the over aggressive laughing right there. All right, well, if you think that one is funny, what would you think about this one? And look, I see this backstage, but you can see it tonight when you join us for Replayables on 100 Proof Podcasting. If you're not done having fun during the day and it gets to be a Thursday night and you can't wait for tomorrow to have fun, hang out with us tonight. Look for 100 Proof Podcasting. Me, Chris Abels, and Sean will be hanging out, drinking, smoking, laughing, joking, and I'll try to get him to come and do the show, but he's normally doing stuff like this.
What was that was my, I need to put it before the morning when he.
Hey, Vato, let's do the show. We got to do a show, Vato. Oh, look at that tongue. Oh, shit.
What
in the actual?
Great breeder.
All right. This is for the ladies segment all of a sudden. This is counts as 2. Ready? Let's say damn, he twisted that sumbitch out. There you go, ladies. Just for the ladies, right there. All right, we got that, right? We got the idea of that one. Holy moly, there you go. I told you from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. All right, I got one more for you, and then we're going to get there for the ladies. Indeed, says Brian Kowalczyk. Yeah. Yeah, it was. There you go. That was it. Segment over, folks. No, I can't really do that to my ladies. I have one more piece of new, cool, awesome Cyke Labs content, and hopefully, folks, you're going to love this one. And please, go, when you're on YouTube, type in the letters CYKE in your search engine, and you'll see a red mushroom. That'll be Cyke Clyde. Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe, and watch this stuff at your leisure. Or you can always see it right here on the Vibe, BF Live every day during our Cyke Labs content segment, which is what we're in the middle of now. All right, folks, hang on tight, because this is a good one. Everybody get your feathers ready. Let's get your wings ready, because we're going to fly with Bob Levy doing the chicken dance. Let's go. What you know about this? Chicken dance. BF Live on a Thursday afternoon. Coming up on the 2 o'clock hour. There you go, folks. As I always say, brought to you by the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs, who you can see by typing in CYKE right here on YouTube. Thank you, my friend, for all this great content. That was Cyke Labs.
Psych.
Yeah. Cyke Labs. Featured here every day, Monday through Friday, right here on BF Live The Vibe, Cyke Labs content segment. Thank you again, my friend. I can't thank you enough for all this fun, man. You bring fun to so many. So thank you, brother. And thank you, Ding Dong, for your assist on all this stuff. Let me see. Of course, the chat jumped on me. So let me see what's going on. Love it, Cyke. Homie, gotta love this. Talking about the one with the big tongue. Wait a minute. It says, I thought we got the Cyke. We got antidepressant Bobby Fran. We got that one. Right, we got the picture. Frosty One's just arrived, says Funky Bronco. I love Chris Abels, but a drunk Chris Abels is good. For the ladies indeed. Disgusting, says Aunt Esther about the tongue one. I don't know. That was kind of freaky. Terry Nee says, little person, big tongue. Little person, big tongue. Little person with a big tongue. Stacey Allen checks in and says, don't you dare, BF, make that the Just for the Ladies segment. We need the real F for the Ladies segment. I sent you some good stuff. Well, let's see how it lines up in the hopper, Stacey Allen, because yes, Stacey Allen and Space Nerd provides me a lot of content for the segment we're going to do for Just for the Ladies. The exclusive segment right here. No one else does one. You should play Baby Bob too if you can. All right, well, I will do that. Since you said that, I will do that. As to try not to shoot my whole load, but I'll shoot the whole Cyke Labs load right here. Here you go. Here's a bonus Cyke Labs, just as the ladies thought they were going to see. Just for the ladies. Here we go. Here is a Chinese Bob Reevy, Chinese baby Bob Reevy eating. Bob, you look hungry. Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you eat a tiny sausages. Homemade crosser, tiny sausage. Holy shit. Aunt Esther. It's like getting the love. Bob Chicken Man, glorious. Thank you, Margo. Cyke Labs had a twisted mind, and that is why I'm not surprised he smoked a lot of weed. Cyke got the love. Stacey Allen Hoya. Cyke says, I got more for you tomorrow. I wanted Bob to play this so bad today. I saw what you said in the chat. It says, since Bob can't figure out how to play or get around to playing it today, come over to BF Live The Vibe and see Bob over here. So thank you, buddy. Yes, because we do Cyke Labs Content segment here every day. That's Bob Levy. That's your bonus. Because Cyke Labs always says the Cyke Labs segment is never long enough. But I know the ladies are ready, folks. All right, so hang on tight. Guys, hold your nose or look away or look with one eye because you're kind of sexually curious. But it is that time because I dare to say this is the only show, certainly in our universe, that does anything for the ladies like I do. This is just for the ladies. Yes, I'm bragging.
Slow down, never real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bring in all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
All right, folks, hang on tight. You know what I say. This segment isn't for me or for you guys. This is just for the ladies because BF Live is a vibe for everyone, male, female, and everybody in between. So let's do this. Let's see. Eating little KBs. I got more for you. Oh, eating little KBs. Oh, that's right. Little KBs, little hot dogs. Gross, LOL. That baby Bob will haunt me. Thank you, BF. You're the best. Thanking me. Thank you, man, for being so creative and giving me great stuff to play, making us all laugh, bro. This is a team. This is a vibe. Thank you. Cyke stuff was longer today. Well, let's go. Well, let's see. I don't hope nothing else gets longer for this segment. But Cyke, hang in there, buddy. And everybody, if guys, you want to go get a drink or something, you can. I understand because this isn't for you and it isn't for me. This is something that's just for the ladies. Here you go, ladies. Oh, my man. He's white.
Same old
BF, top rap music again, BF. Gotta pull up. There you go, ladies. I'm gonna cut your wood. All right, we get it. There you go. There's your first piece of content, ladies. Just for the ladies on BF Live. All right, ladies. So hang in there. Whoop. Stacy says, I want to marry that guy. Hang on. I don't think I played this for you. And I know Dave Daffer ain't been around, but I'll do it anyway.
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Hi-oh. Well, there you go. Aunt Esther's checking in with the love bug eyes. Stacy Allen goes, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. I'd like the taste of that protein shake. Wait a minute. What are you watching that we're not? Protein shake. All right, folks. Well, let's get on to the next one. But this content isn't for me. This is for Stacy Allen. This is for the ladies right here on BF Live. Here you go. BF Live. Whoop. Got music, BF Live. Nope. Always got music. There you go. Always got the mankini on. There you go, ladies. I'll play the music for you. I guess it's better. There you go. And now we done. Sorry, Terry Allen. I used your Terry Allen's vacation video. All right, that's enough of that. We saw enough of that. All right, take that comment down. It's getting a little disturbing reading that. All right, folks. Continue with this. Oh, see, my numbers are holding steady right now, so not too many of you guys left me today. So here you go. Let's continue on with this segment. Because this is what we do. I don't know where Space Nerd is. I can't believe I don't have more ladies in here. I got Stacy Allen. I got Aunt Esther. I got Sweato Pillars McGee is in here, I think. And Ding Dong's in here. But this isn't for me. It's for them anyway. This is for the ladies right here. Here's another piece of content for you, Stacy Allen. Thanks for checking in today on this Thursday, girl. Thank you for contributing to this. Thank you for all your fun and everything, your contributions. I hope you're enjoying your day and your segment. Here you go. BF, got copyright music, BF. Oh, got copyright music. Oh, testicles here, okay. They're all hiding out. I guess I don't. Need somebody to hear. Everybody's hiding all of a sudden. Everybody like went off to their bathrooms with their phones or something. BF. Hey, I had at least Funky Bronco and a couple other people. I had at least 3 people checking out, doing showers yesterday during the show and announcing it. So maybe some of y'all are in the bathroom in the shower. I don't have to know. I don't need no picture or anything like that. And let's face it, Cyke loves this segment. I don't think so. Here, there you go. Look, Testicle's like, here and present, here and present. Well, there you go. I want to make sure you're accounted for because I'm not going to play this if I don't have my ladies here because you know what I like to say between everyone. It's not for me. It's for the ladies right here. Just for the ladies. Oh, wait a minute. Aunt Esther says, hello, sorry. There you go. Look, they're all checking in. Thank you, Aunt Esther. I'm sorry. I get a little caught up in the show. All I think of is gay shit with that song because of Perry now. Yes. Tracy checks in. What's up, Tracy? Long time. Tracy, me know you long time. How you doing? This song was one of my top listened to songs for 2024 on Spotify. Yes, I understand everybody's quite excited because they make a big splash out of everyone's year-end like listening habits and all. I heard like this big announcement where Spotify is going to release everyone's personal favorite song trends and their favorite list this year. So hopefully you're enjoying seeing that. I have YouTube. I enjoy YouTube Premium. I listen to my music on YouTube and they're always like kicking me that kind of algorithm information about this is what you listened to last month. These are your most listened to songs. But yeah, I imagine they'll be doing one coming out at the end of the year. I'm fascinated to know the stuff that I listen to. I'm fascinated. I'm like, really? I listen to that much songs or those different artists. So that can be fun. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you on this Thursday. Sweater Pillows McGee, I remembered you, says, I'm here enjoying the eye candy, telling my mister that these guys aren't that great. I don't really want those guys. Well, I said this the other day, folks. For those of you who don't catch BF Live every day, BF Live 197, The Vibe, featured Wendy Pack, a.k.a. Wendy the Retard, from back in the day on The Stern Show, and she sat in with me and Bobby Nick during this segment, just for the ladies. So if you want to see her opinion about these kind of hunky guys and how Wendy reacted to that segment, you can catch her out on BF Live stream show, The Vibe 197, just from a few days ago. Cyke Clyde says, Stacy, haha, what can I say? He likes it. Testicle Tiger says, I'm doing my womanly duties and cleaning. Sorry. Well, I'm not going to ask you what cracks or crevices you're cleaning during this segment. That's not for me, and it's not for the guys. This is just for the ladies. So you clean whatever cracks and crevices you need to. It's none of my business. I'll present one more piece of content, and then we're going to get into some other fun stuff. That's not for me and not for you. Right now, this is just for the ladies.
Knock me off of my feet now, baby.
Oh. BF, I'm definitely gonna get a copyright on this one. What typically happens is I have to go back and erase these off of my thing after the fact so I can continue to keep my monetization levels up and membership levels. Got to have the whole goddamn song in there. Don't make me work for it, folks. Well, there you go, ladies. That wasn't for me, and that was for you. Wasn't for you guys. That was just for the ladies right here on BF Live. Because, you know, I say it over and over again. I love looking out for the ladies. That was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see More juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Yes. All professional. That professional intro and outro created by the lovely Stacey Allen. Thank you for making the vibe your show. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Anderson said, oh, my God. Funky Bronco says, yes, this segment is definitely for Granny. It's not only for Granny, it was sponsored by Granny's Gulag. That's right. If you want to see our friend Granny, check out Granny on Granny's Gulag, the official sponsor of Just for the Ladies segment right here on BF Live. You can check him out on his page. It's actually, no joke, folks, Granny Loves Anal right here on YouTube. Imagine that. So if you think he don't sponsor or love this segment, you're only fooling yourself. Funky Bronco says, I'd like a WWW segment after this. I bet you would. I bet you like anything after this. Well, what is it? What I have for you? Why don't we get into a little Perry talk last night? Matter of fact, look at this. Widow Killer checks in just in time and says, the way Randy makes Perry feel. It really turns him on. Is that true, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I think Widow Killer is kind of on about that. Well, I think that's couldn't have a better segue than why don't we go to Twitter X and let's talk about what happened on Weather Matters last night. Let's talk about what happened the night before when he injured himself as we get into and do a little bit of that Perry talk. Let's do that. Let's do it, folks, on this Thursday afternoon. We're just about 5-6 minutes into hour number 3 of 3 hours of live original content, Monday through Friday, right here on BF Live, The Vibe. We all create it, and we all do it together, and we all contribute together. Thank you, Stacey Allen and Clyde and everybody that comes here and makes this show a vibe every day. Well, let's talk about Perry a little bit. I watched Weather Matters last night. So let's get into that a little bit. Perry, I almost think that Perry saw my chat, my regular chat just before the show started, because I put in some things and I say weather doesn't matter. That's my favorite thing to type on Weather Matters Wednesdays for whatever, because I know Perry thinks it's so important, and he dresses up in his like lame Blues Brothers, weather suit that he thinks he looks like all professional in, but he looks like a Blues Brothers reject. And he thinks weather matters, and he thinks he's doing this great weather report. And I love when people call in and say, hey, or chat in and say, hey, my relative is in this area. Can you save their life or let me know what the weather's going to be? And they'll go, just go. I don't have the weather for that area. So it was a lot of fun. But let's go back a little bit and talk about the food scandal still remains, folks. And I think, let me put this in. Was it Testicle Tiger? Let's see. I think she was the one that sent me this picture yesterday. This is Jeff Ross's picture of Perry stealing food from the homeless. That's right, the son of a bitch, and he's still denying it. Talking about Perry is allowed, says our friend Skull checking in. Matt's having fun with the Perry emojis, which you can have fun with too if you member up here on BF Live. Yes, Perry talk, says our friend Testicle Tiger checking in. So let's talk about this. Yes, he's still the food thief as he ever was, but I still don't believe he really thinks he did anything wrong. Why wouldn't you just get up on the stage and serve people? All right, well, that's a video from the other night, the Haagen-Dazs poop story. But look, here's the finger. We were calling these finger cocks last night, folks. But look at this. This is the injury. So this is the result of what Perry did on the Monday night show. When we did the previous Perry talk, we talked about how the show ended weirdly and abruptly because Perry got so mad. He said, if I see this Randy stuff on my screen again, if you don't get it off my screen, I'm going to turn the power off and we're going to be off of the air, right? So he stands up and goes to his breaker box and I hear this slapping. He's like slapping and slamming. And then before you know it, by the end of the stream, Tom had him on the camera showing his finger cocks right here. So yeah, he got a couple stitches in each one. He was saying like a 357 or a 351 or something like that yesterday. So yeah, the numbskull done injured himself. So yes, last night was Weather Matters. There's the finger cocks again, as we were calling them. Weather doesn't matter. Oh, so what I was saying is that before the show, I typed in weather doesn't matter. And so, like, it was the part where they're showing all like the clips. It was like literally like 2 minutes before they went on air, maybe like a minute. And when Perry came on the air, he goes, "Hi, folks, this is Weather Matters, and weather definitely does matter." Weather does matter. He said it like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, I think Perry saw my shit and got defensive because he was getting defensive about weather does matter. Dang Lizard checks in and says, "Can't believe he almost cut his fingertips off."
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you did. His like rage. He slapped the door, and I think on that second slap, he just like slapped the edge of what can be that sharp access panel to your breaker boxes. Perry's injured finger looks like Cyke's toe, says MSIP. Oh, Skull's got the right count right for me. 454 like the engine. What a lame explanation, wasn't that? He was trying to make Goofy Stitches sound cool by saying it's like a 454 engine, 4, 5, and 4. Thank you, Skull, for getting me the numbers right. Skola says Noga Chaser checking in. And Skull Noga Chaser. We're in the middle of a Perry talk right here, like to do on BF Live. We're a vibe over here on BF Live. So let's talk about this. So yeah, he's got the finger cocks on. All right, so here are some of it. Says hell is listening to Perry fake laugh for all eternity. So recently they got the Jeff Ross and the Tiffany Haddish super chit tip voices. I got chat and tip, and I came up with chit. Hey man, you got the super chit. You got the chit, man. Just the chit. No, super tip voices. And so here's Perry taking one in with his phony laugh of Jeff Ross.
Seriously, Perry, you make my weight gain not look so bad. Can I hire you to stand next to me next roast? I think it will lessen the number of fat jokes at my expense.
Jesus fucking Christ, Perry. Did I just wake up from a coma, or did you age 12 years since Monday's stream? And I mean a real coma.
And I love Gina coming at him because she's got the nerve to say how she's gotten fat and let herself go and get out of shape. And you've seen the picture I scrolled by with the man boobs and everything. The nerve he has calling somebody else ugly or out of shape.
Like the one you faked.
Just more of you to love Pear Bear. Don't let these negative Nancys get you down. I will always love you no matter how fat you get or how horribly you age.
Gina! Get your
I think that was all bullshit. He was laughing over shit he didn't want to hear.
ass over here and stay, bitch. Oh!
Seriously, Perry, you
He
make
is
my
a knucklehead, man. The way he flops back and forth on Gina. 1 minute she's a fat pig, and the next minute, when are you coming over? And you knocked on my door and you didn't stay. Oh my God! And how many times did the phone ring last night? Because Tom does try to do a good job of like staying out of weather matters. He gives them the little pushes where he needs along, but most of the time you can see it's phone calls, and there ain't nothing funnier. I love them when you hear Perry going off, and the next thing you hear is. Because you know that's his ringtone. That's Tom's ringtone. So let's see what kind of phone matters right here on Perry Talk. There it is. I love it. I love it.
If I see a fucking remark that says I'm not allowed to snowboard, you can go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Fuck you. I'm not answering the fucking phone. I'm not answering the
That is my favorite. And nothing ain't nothing can make me laugh like those couple chords on his phone.
Fucking phone off. Off.
Look.
Off.
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 Off. Fucking off. Oh, you're a fucking asshole. Fucking asshole. What?
There you go. I love that. So yeah, Dang Lizard says he also went to the doctor the next day. I hope he'll heal right. Yeah, he waited till the next day, Dang Lizard. Like if he was losing that much blood as he was that first night, he probably should have gone like to urgent care or something like that night, obviously, right? And he's like talking about the blood that was all over the place almost immediately. Yeah, and you wait till the next day. Noga Chaser says, Funky Bronco, enjoy my Noga. Funky Bronco says, Noga Chaser, I had my frosty beers DoorDash to my house, only in America, man. And Noga Chaser says, Funky Bronco, what's for dinner? That's right, beef. It's what's for dinner. Well, let's see what else we have here on Perry Talk as we scan through. There you go. Let's see. Nobody works harder than Perry. This one is titled. Oh, I love this one because this talks about Cheeseburger. Shout out Cheeseburger. He's one of the many chat family that chimes in with some funny super chats and content. So let's see what Cheeseburger had to say to Perry.
Nobody works harder than me by taking this shit in my mind and reminding me of the disgust that I went through.
Nobody works harder than Perry. Cheeseburger says, Perry, I just signed up for the executive tier. It took me a while to save up $15K for the lifetime membership, but it's worth every penny. It's nice that you let Tom B keep the funds because he works harder than you. So then he's got the nerve to say how hard he works. This guy thinks it's such a burden to sit in a chair and just maybe take a little verbal razzing. I mean, he allows himself to get carried away with the verbal razzing and take it seriously. I can understand him getting a little upset at maybe some of the crowd sources that we do and the stupid, crazy stunts that we get him to do, even though, I mean, it's better than flipping burgers and digging a ditch, right? You don't have to get off your ass. You don't have to, put a uniform on. I mean, it's basically an easy job in a fun kind of way. Let's listen one more time. Let's see.
Nobody works harder than me.
Nobody works harder than him because he has to carry all of this poor people offer me money to eat food and send food to my house.
By taking this shit in my mind and reminding me of the disgust that I went through. Nobody works harder than me.
All right, there you go. There's another clip. You're right, Widow Killer. Yeah, he was right, because that delivery woman last night, you could tell she was on the know. Like, not all of those delivery people are on the know as far as Perry Caravello, but she said something about can I see the credenza or something like that. She knew about the credenza. Oh, will you tell me the 1992 story? The delivery person said that, and then she came back the second time. But yeah, he got trees yesterday. He got like a tree stand. Noga Chaser, Chipotle. What about you? Right, let's see. So annoyed. Drug test people are calling me right. Oh my goodness, I hope it's a good result. I hope it's a good result, man. Let's hang in there. Let's get a little timpani for her. Come on. Let's hope for good vibes. Let's hope they come up with a result for Testicle Tiger. She was off the charts. Chicken and rice. Noga Chaser is enjoying some chicken and rice. Everybody's... Yes, yeah, Widow Killer. He thought the tree stand was a dog bowl. Yes, he did. I'm not having no fucking pet in here. I'm not taking no dog bowl. Yes, we're decorating. The place is getting decorated for the holidays. Thanks, Widow Killer. Gerald Haynes says, Perry, you don't have the heartache of mom telling me that I need a shower. Perry Weiner. Funky Bronco says, BF Live, the vibe. Perry's sounding like Levy right now on the Shuli Network. LOL. All Levy did was sit and smoke cigarettes. That's right, but I mean, Funky Bronco, you probably know, look, everybody contributes something on a certain level. To me, there's a large, huge draw for Bob. I mean, Bob, people showed up there for Bob. Some people showed up for maybe how people cut a videotape, but you really showed up for Bob Levy, in my opinion. That was Bob's role there. You know, he held the comic weight. You don't then go tell him, well, you don't do enough behind the scenes and all. You know, that was the role Bob played. Bob was the guy that always would make his life an open book and be the fodder when they need to talk about something funny, like the pool or all of his comings and goings with Gina and everything. You know, he was content. Let's see, Vagina Wrinkle 13 checks in and says, Noga Chase, you're getting the laughs. Thanks for checking in. Let's see what we're talking about here. This says, your YouTube Wrapped is here. Thank you to all the fans who watched over 1 million hours of PCL this year on YouTube. Our nearly 3 million views wouldn't be possible without you. Here's what made the top list. What were some of your favorite moments? So the top streams were, New Year's Bop and Eve. That was a good one. PCL. Live with Perry and Bob on the 13th of March. So there you go. They're all listed right there. And there's some top shorts right there. You can all see this. You got to member up over there on Perry Caravello Live, folks, because you can be a Shopvac member for $4.99 a month, or you can be credenza for $9.99 a month. So there you go, folks. We're at the top of the thing. So why don't we wrap this up? That was a lot of fun. We had fun talking about and catching up with a little Perry. That was Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Perry Talk right here on BF Live. Let's see. MSIP rides big hergs. Skola, says Noga Chaser. You right. Let's see. That's why I was there. Thank you, Funky Bronco. And that's the point I make. You know, everybody was there for a reason. And then you don't wait till the money changes or gets less, and then you start reassessing everyone's worth to the thing. You know, you went into that knowing that was Bob's role. And they always made jokes about it, about Bob just shows up and does shows. That was Bob's role. Bob wasn't the one behind the scenes flicking the switches and pushing the buttons and all that. He might suggest a guest now and then, but he would always come up with a funny angle and either open the book of his life or make what was being talked about that much funnier. How many times have you heard Bob do an add-on line, 2 or 3 add-on lines to something that's being said on those shows? That's Bob's role. So you don't wait until the money gets less and then you go, oh, well, Bob, you're not pulling the same amount of weight as everybody else. Bob was pulling the weight that you had him pulling from the beginning. Why? That's why I was there, was because of Bob. MSIP rides the big Hergs. You right. Thank you, brother. Chicken and rice, eating ass noga. Vagina wrinkle is laughing. And grape drink, sugar water purple. And having that watermelon. Mike's ew. And Bob is G-O-D, says Cyke Clyde. And look, this ain't no hate for anybody. I love all of these guys because these guys kind of acknowledge my super chats and help give me a start. And Shuli has given me opportunities on the Shuli network. So I got no disrespect for any of those guys. But what's real was real. What's truth is truth. You know, Bob played a role there, and that's the role he played. You don't question the role once the money or the dynamics change. And we talked about this at the beginning of the show, how people, I don't know how many people that joined us late still think that any of this is a work, because I don't believe it is a work. You can tell Bob is very honest. You know, I know Bob can do some kind of works or something, but this just doesn't seem like one. I mean, he's really downing Shuli and talking about how he, you know, not really a great kind of guy and all this stuff, talking about letting little issues come up with money. But you can tell the thing that got him the most is that you don't tell anyone's significant other that this chair, or we didn't even consider you, and then go beyond that and say this chair is only for the talent. You can really tell that that's stuck in Bob's craw. That they didn't really even consider, all right, well, if this is for the talent, then where's the place kind of for the spouse? Where's the hookup table? And also, it seemed like I said, a 1,000 little slices, not any one stab right there. Skull says, Bob telling Joey that Tukey was texting him saying he's too lazy and fat to do the Uncle Rocco show. There you go. Cyke Clyde, you're not wrong, says about Rev being the Rev God. Why don't we get into some other fun stuff? I got another segment I want to share with you right now. Let me find it. This one's called, did I make a banner for this? I don't know. Let me see if I made a banner for this. All my production elements. I thought I did, but you never know. Let's do a little stripped down sound. I got a little segment I want to do called Stripped Down Sounds. All right. And this is where we're going to listen to some classic music videos or stuff, but we're going to take away a lot of the regular elements of them. We're going to listen to some just stripped down sounds right here on BF Live. So let's get into the first one I have for you, some stripped down sounds. I look for a creative banner. Let's check this one out. This is our first stripped down sound, little fun non-music segment, if you will, right here on The Vibe on BF Live on a Thursday afternoon. Check this out. She gone. That's right. Took all the music away and everything. Got stripped down right to the basic sound. There you go. That's a live concert. That's a stripped down sound. Our first selection right here. I so agree. We value Gina Levy as the top dog in our camp. Yeah, I don't know how something like a spouse gets overlooked. So you can tell, like I said, 1,000 little cuts. Shuli wanted to stay in Bob's house while his mother-in-law was staying there. He won't even get a hotel with your cheap bastard over there. Bob actually put him up in his place. I mean, they were friends, but then you hear Bob making comments saying like, oh, well, Shuli was only friends when it served him or when he benefited or something. So, I mean, if it's a work, folks, this is, I mean, he's cutting, he's swinging, he's slinging, and a little more. It seems like real actual emotion that's kind of just leaking out every day. That could be a wrap on that. All right, well, let's get on it. It could be a wrap on that. Let's do the second piece I got for you. Little stripped down sounds right here on BF Live. This is when you take some of our favorite songs and you just strip all the stuff away and just listen to what's really being said. Check this out. Got you, Karry. how it sounds without all the extra production in it. Hey, yo, some stripped down sound. We took the sound and we stripped it down, and we're showing a couple of you here right on BF Live The Vibe, creating a vibe on this Thursday afternoon. Let's see what it looks like when we take one of our favorite artists, Prince. Let's take a song from Prince and just strip down the sound right here on The Vibe. Take it away, Prince. Oh, that's what that sounds like without all that music. There you go. Strip all the sound down away from that. I'm showing you some stripped down sounds right here on BF Live. All right, I got one more for you. And then we get on some other fun stuff. We just took this one. We just took all the sounds out of it, and we just got the close microphones on it. Little stripped down sounds. A little fun with some music right here in the midday on BF Live The Vibe. Stream show 199.
What?
That's what it's like seeing Axel. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! There you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed those. I had a pile of those, so I figured I'd present them to you right here. A little segment called Strip Down Sounds. I like to strip things down, said our friend Funky Bronco. Dang Lulu said, reminds me of the isolated David Lee Roth ones. Yeah, there's a couple few good ones out here. I had these, about 3 of them come out in my feed, 3 or 4 of them. I said, I'm going to do a little strip down sounds and show them to everybody because I think those things can be funny. BF, do you remember Prince when he did the booty cheek? Oh, yeah. And then who did the, Howard Stern. Howard Stern did the thing for the awards, for the MTV awards. He did the assless pants too. So yeah, that was like a whole thing. Absolutely remember the assless pants phase. Widow Killer said a 7.0 earthquake off the coast of California just now. I hope Perry is okay.
Shut the fuck up.
I hope everybody's okay out there because we have a lot of friends out there on the West Coast. So shout out to anybody that's out there. If you're near the epicenter, oh my, he said epicenter. If you're near the epicenter in California, I hope everyone's okay. And Perry, if Axel had kept up this energy, he wouldn't look like Perry now. Bro, you're not wrong about that because Axel was rough even as a young man, right? He was like kind of at the end of his vocal abilities and all that stuff. And then you mix in a little fame and drugs and anger and all that stuff. Axel was a shithead. I went to see him was it the Monsters of Rock show I think I saw where he was pulling that thing where I'm not coming out on the stage until I'm ready. And the concert was late as shit, man. He's a prima donna. Mike City Internet Providers laughing. Where was SJMSIP? Testicle Tiger says, just got off the phone. My test came up positive. Forget this. Weed. Oh no. Are they anti-weed where you're going? I don't know the levels of what they're looking for. And I don't know now that things are becoming more legal now. I haven't been piss tested since this whole era, but uh-oh. Weed, Testicle Tiger? Oh my goodness. So, well, I don't know. Let's see. Funky Bronco says, I'm on the West Coast. I didn't feel anything. I was so hungover, though, so I was probably sleeping like a kitten. Maybe good. Maybe so. It was Northern Cali. He should be okay, says Testicle Tiger. Yeah, so shout out to Mason and Porter, anybody that's up there. It hit Northern California near Eureka. We live near Los Angeles, says Matt. Testicle Tiger says, no, I should be good with weed. My sister-in-law got me this job. You gotta love it. We always say it's who you know, right? It's not what you know, it's who you know. Funky Bronco says, BF Live The Vibe, we waited for Axl Rose patiently because he was worth it. I don't know, bro, but he was just being like a prima donna ass back then. And, they have unions and everything. So if it goes past like a certain hour, they would have to like pay the union guys like double and everything. He just made problems for everybody. The concert goers, everybody. Humboldt County earthquake, Jerry Lehane lets us know live during BF Live The Vibe. Why don't we get into some other stuff right here? Let me see. Let's see, it's 2:30. We got at least a half hour to go. So I got some other segments for you. How about let me look for my brand. And let's look up here. And why don't we do this? Because I don't have any women working wood, because oddly enough, that isn't like the most a lot of content for that particular category. I'll look for some more, but I do have some. Can they make you a sandwich? How about that? Can these lovely ladies who are trying to find their significant other, can they make you a sandwich? Well, let's look and see. See, take that element down, go to my brand, take that down, and I'll pull up some. Let's pull up some of these lovely ladies who say, can I make you a sandwich? So let's find this right here. We're going to go down here, and let's look at our first one. Oh, here we go. And this one's one that we know. This is the little sandwich cutie girl, but this one has a twist, y'all. Let's check it out. I think she has a hello helper here today. Here you go. Can I make you a sandwich?
Hungry? You want me to make you a sandwich? That's my line.
Whoa, she's got a little sexy helper. Look out. Let's see what they're making. Let's see what's cooking, boys. Is that her sister or something? Tomato. Uh-oh. Chilling on the grilling. She's toasting the shit out of that roll. Is that an avocado? She making guacamole. Nope. Avocado. Bye. Bread with the mustard. I don't need any of this. This particular one is more sandwich and less cutie. Too much sandwich. Not enough girl in this one. I don't know. So what do you think, guys? Perfect. There you go. All right, that was my first one. And can they make you a sandwich? All right, well, let's check out another entry. And can they make you a sandwich? Too much sandwich is never good, says Funky Bronco. Way too much sandwich. No reports of injuries or damage yet. Jerry, keep us up to date on the earthquake that has struck California, for those that didn't hear, Northern California, as we continue on here with Can They Make You a Sandwich? In our next selection of these lovely ladies, they say they're going to go online and they are looking for the man of their dreams. And that's why I called this segment, Can I Make You a Sandwich? Or Can They Make You a Sandwich? Because they say they were going to stay online making these sandwiches until they find the man of their dreams. So, folks, can they make you a sandwich? Let's see. Here's our second entry right here. Can they make you a sandwich? Let's see what we got. Oh, we got ass chest again. Can they make you a sandwich? Dick ain't free, baby. Pay my fee. Uh-oh. The headlights are definitely on. Oh boy, there you go. Well, Matt says, I'd try that veggie sandwich. Funky Bongo says, Jerry Lehane, you guys all stoned. You're talking about Humboldt County. Guys are all stoned. I'm surprised you even felt it. Nice angles. Yes, nice angles. Very delicious. There you go. Well, let's look at it one more time. Is it chicken? Oh, shit. Tsunami. Tsunami. There you go, the chicken sandwich. The hottie with a body, can I make your sandwich? Let's see. We have Jared Lahane giving us constant updates, breaking news. Jared Lahane says there's a tsunami alert for the San Francisco area. And to that I say, oh my. Jared Lahane lets us know that there is in fact, a tsunami. All right. You say the T. You must say the T. Tsunami. They've issued tsunami warning, says Widow Killer. Well, I'm making fun because we know that our friend George Takei said, oh my, and he said, tsunami. You have to say the T. Most people don't enunciate the T in tsunami. Funky Bronco says, Jared Lahane, grab a bong and hold on to something. Come on, Jared Lahane. Sko says, Thanksgiving sandwich is good. But does she have a fridge full of Ensure, Red Bull, and Michelob Ultra? That's a good mix right there. Going to eat all of that. Testicle Tiger says, I should probably check on my uncle, LOL. I hope anybody's safe out there, man. You never know when nature's going to strike. I think it was 2014. I tell everybody constantly that BF Live comes to you from the East Coast of the United States. So I'm an East Coast boy. And typically, we don't have a lot of earthquakes here. But in 2014, we did. And I was working inside of a building and saw lights and things shake that I've never saw in my life. So you never know when nature's going to jump up and kind of lurk on you, raise its ugly head, as they say. Funky Bronco says, you all stoned off your gourds up there in the Northern Cali. Articulate John checks in and says, musculature. Oh my, do you want to go to the brambles? Articulate John? How are you doing today, checking in today, my friend? Oh my. Widow Killer says, Perry is currently putting on his wetsuit.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Widow Killer said it. And he's going to get Juliet to zip it up. Does he not pass one man that wants to zip that up? He only goes to women because he is just naturally perverted like that, right? I just went to Juliet. I said, Perry, I'm a man. And if he came up to me and said, would you zip me up? I would say no. So certainly a woman is creeped out by that. But yeah, he couldn't pass no guys on his way to Juliet to help him zip up. Had to get Juliet to try to put that sausage in that wetsuit. But I hope he's safe. He's getting it. He's got a reason to wear it. I'm surprised you're even feeling it, says Funky Bronco. All right, let's continue on here. I got another couple more selections in here, and can they make you a sandwich? So let's see what other kind of sandwiches and combinations of hotties and sandwich we have here on Can They Make You a Sandwich? Having a little fun right here at the end of the BF Live show. BF Live, the vibe that you helped me create. Thank you very much. Here we go. Oh, how's it going, baby?
Hungry? You want me to make you a sandwich?
Yes.
Got some bacon.
Yeah, you got me. You had me. You had me at bacon. Hey, baby. Yeah, bacon.
Nice and thick.
Come to Butthead. You had me with bacon. Bacon. I just take the bacon. Everything after that, I don't need nothing. yeah. Turkey, bacon. Sea salt. Smashy smash.
Perfect.
Boom, perfect. There you go. I don't know. You know how you get vibes off of certain things or certain people or videos? My vibe off of this one, every time I watch it, is that I think that this woman really already has a guy. I think she has some like old gray-haired old man sitting in the corner going, hey, bitch, stop playing around on the phone and make me a goddamn sandwich. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I think she's got, like, she seems like she's kind of kept or something like that. I don't know. She just gives me that kind of vibe. Like, she really isn't single. I think she's making these sandwiches for a dude so she doesn't get her ass kicked. But I could be wrong. That's just my humble opinion right here on BF Live. Can they make you a sandwich, though? She definitely gives you a weird kind of vibe. Matt is looking with thoughtful eyes, hungry eyes, if you will. One look at you and I can't disguise. Tony Hawk would happily zip it up. Exactly. You could have got Tony to do it, Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
He would have gladly done it. And no, you attacked Tony first. You always say that Tony threw you on the couch, but I was watching live. I watched the video. You are the one that gets overly aggressive with Tony and Handsy. You look for a reason to fight with Tony so you can grab his ass. Testicle Tiger says, apparently I should have felt that earthquake, but I did not, LOL. Well, I hope you even like the ocean area. I mean, the tsunami. Tsunami could be affected. Tsunami. It could affect a large area. So be aware in the Northern California area for a tsunami. Matt says, got them looking at that sandwich, looking at hungry eyes. I would love to play hide the bacon with this girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's the line so far. That's the line of the segment. Hide the bacon. Ditch the tomatoes, and that looks good, says our friend Skull. Testicle Tiger says, didn't even toast the bread. Smack my fucking head. Based BF says Testicle Tiger. And Funky Bronco says Testicle Tiger, toast them buns. Yeah, I don't know. I just get a little vibe off of her. Well, let's check out the other girl, because these two, like I said, I always get some kind of funky things. I get these patterns on my algorithm, and one of them is these lovely girls trying to make a sandwich until they find their significant other. So let's see if our last friend can find one too. This is Evan Haley. She's going to make another one. Can they make you a sandwich? Is that the same one? Oh, some more chicken. I like how she cooks. Oh, she got an ass chest. Oh, mademoiselle, would you make me a sandwich and perhaps have some intercourse with me? Oh, there's a couple sandwiches, folks. Well, there you go. I couldn't find you any women working the wood, but I did find you some. Can they make you a sandwich? So I hope you guys enjoyed that segment out there. Everyone enjoyed that segment right here on BF Live as we're getting ready to pull this train to station in about 20 minutes or so. But I got other fun stuff planned here. Hey, why don't we should look into like maybe the national calendar, because I kind of skipped over that in order to get the For the Lady segment before they revolted on me. I kind of skipped some of that. So what do you say we double back and do that? Because it's always a holiday or celebration for someone or something every day of the year. So why don't we look into them with the check in the national calendar with the national day? Hey. Let's look at some of those.
3, 2, 1.
That's right, folks. We like to do the national calendar check here on BF Live. This is a Vibe BF Live stream show 199. Hey, could you do me a favor, folks? Could you hit like, share, and subscribe for absolutely free wherever you happen to be watching today? You could be watching me on my YouTube page on BF Live The Vibe, or you might be watching on Rumble, or you could be watching on Facebook. I know you love me, but let them all know that you love me by hitting a like or share or subscribe on the way in or way out. It's absolutely free. And if you have a couple extra bucks and you can member me up for $4.99 or $9.99 a month to keep this dream and this vibe going, I appreciate all of it. You are the vibe, and you keep the vibe alive. It's by us, it's for us. All right, let's look at some of these national day holidays right here, because there's always a weird holiday or celebration for someone or something, I would say. So it's National Repeal Day. I believe that's when they repealed Prohibition. We should talk about that, because we're so far on the other side. We're like now, we're full into alcohol, and now we're heading into marijuana legalization. So we're at a real different point in history. It's also National Sacher Tort Day. I don't even know what a Sacher Tort is. That looks like something more fancy than I eat. It's also National Bathtub Party Day. It looks like a crazy cat lady in there. A National Bathtub Party. And what else? That's the only 3 we have today. So why don't we go right to the top day? Let's talk about National Repeal Day. We want beer. We want beer. How does my friend Funky Bronco? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's a little funky beat that I kind of made up on my little looping machine. Let's see. Testicle Tiger says, toast them buns. Let's see. Funky Bronco says that to Testicle Tiger. Funky Bronco says, that was a delicious segment. Thank you, my friend. Widow Killer says, isn't that the music from Up When the Wife Passed Away? I'm not sure. We're talking about, let's see. Up When the Wife Passed Away. Let's see. Love this music intro. Possible big waves expected. 20 minutes. Warning to surfers. Oh, my goodness. That sounds like we got more updates from Terry and E going on. That sounds rough, man. I don't know. Shout out to anybody joining us from the Northern California West Coast area. There's been a there's been a earthquake in the northern part of the state, and there might be a tsunami warning that could affect a unknown region. Be careful out there. The bathtub party day for me. You know me, BF. I love my baths. You always talk about how your ass stinks, Funky Bronco. I don't know what you do, bro, but whatever you do gets that ass a stinking. Because you was in here yesterday talking about how great it felt to take a shower. Funky Bronco says, Prohibition is terrible. I got another 4-pack of Guinness on the way via DoorDash. That's what I'm talking about, bro. This man is not messing around over here. He's got it going on. Where is, I can find everyone. There it is. Oh, there they are. They're only in America where you get alcohol brought to you. After they was telling people they couldn't even drink it, now we're on the other end where you can get it brought to your house by someone. On National Repeal Day, on December 5th, commemorates the day Prohibition ended in the United States. Prohibition grew out of a practice of moderation that was rooted in Protestant churches in America. By 1830, the consumption of alcohol, especially hard spirits, was affecting the nation. Most participants were male. Those who supported and joined the temperance movement, which meant non-drinking, saw alcohol as the root of all evil. The movement took hold at a time when women had few rights, and the country was debating slavery. Ethics and morals were changing. The temperance movement shifted the view on alcohol use from moderation to eradication. So at a point, there was no rules or no law or anything. I mean, people got so drunk. This country got so drunk that people were like, I think we should come up with some laws or some parameters and do something about this. The following decades would see organizations such as the Prohibition Party, the Women's Christian Temperance Union, and the Anti-Saloon League formed. By 1838, Tennessee would pass the first legislation prohibiting the sale of alcohol. Some new states would enter the Union as dry states. In 1919, the 18th Amendment was ratified, banning the production, transportation, and sale of alcoholic beverages. Get this caveat, however. However, the legislation did not prohibit the consumption of such drinks. And I imagine that was probably because we know now that Sam Adams, George Washington, and a lot of these guys were home brewers, right? So it's one thing to get caught drinking it, but as long as you don't get caught handling it, I guess was a little caveat for those that still had access. The amendment went into effect in 1920, and numerous businesses closed. Beyond the loss of brewers and bars, governments lost tax revenue. Additionally, the cost of enforcing prohibition was expensive. Those determined to produce, transport, and sell alcohol created a black market. Well, I got to be black. That crisscrossed the nation. Their illicit methods became notorious and the stuff of legend. In 1929, the stock market crashed. Prohibition's great experiment was a significant failure. The term bootlegger would reach its peak usage as Prohibition neared the end of its lifespan. Congress proposed the 21st Amendment to the Constitution on February 20th, 1933. The amendment repealed the 18th Amendment and was ratified on December 5th of that year. So it says, how do you observe National Repeal Day? I don't have to tell you that, folks, and I don't have to tell Funky Bronco. Maybe get some delivered to your door and drink your ass off if that's what you want. If that's what you want to get into, you do it today. It's National Repeal Day. Get your freak on, folks. So there you go. Today is the day that Prohibition was finally repealed here in the United States. And now we're on to, like I said, getting your stuff DoorDash, weed, and everything else. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. Sco, good thing Perry is a professional boogie boarder, even though his tattoo doesn't mention it.
Shut the fuck up.
I wasn't saying it. Skull's in here talking mad shit about you. Whole show, Skull. Thanks for checking in today on BF Live, The Vibe, man. This is what we do every day. We have a lot of fun here. Yeah, he doesn't have fake border on there, but yeah, we got to get that thing lasered off of him or get it augmented or something. We got to take care of that. Dang Lizard says, the prohibitionists are the worst. They added poison to industrial alcohol without telling anyone and killed hundreds of people. What a nefarious way to control alcohol consumption or to find out that people might be actually partaking in said alcohol. Dang Lizard. Thanks for that, a little extra thing there. Gasha says, I fully understand the alcohol ban. Let's see. Get this light off of me. Back then, men were beating the hell out of their significant others. Holy shit. Well, and casually shooting their neighbor. All right, look. Yeah, so obviously, Gaseous, you could tell they had to come up with a constitutional amendment to have stopped what was going on, and they said it was actually affecting the function of the entire nation. So this was a nationwide problem at the time. Funky Bronco says, I do not believe in any laws trying to restrict anyone from getting frosty ones. He's against that. Well, Matt makes a great connection for me, my friend. How apropos. That means appropriate in French. He says, National Repeal Day is a perfect day for replayables. Segway King. That's right, fun. This is just the midday fun. We had a lot of fun with Bob in the morning, and OJ and Bob a little bit. I try to hold it down for you for 3 hours live every day here in the midday, and you guys help me create a vibe. And then tonight, if you're not done having fun today, we're going to have plenty more fun tonight on Replayables. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We spin a wheel and see what kind of drinks and smoking we get into, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So it is appropriate that National Repeal Day is actually on a Replayables show night. Thanks, Matt. Sure is, Matt, says Testicle Tiger. She knows what's up, too. As we continue on here with the National Day calendar check, because we got more holidays or celebration. Let's check another one. Let's see what bathtub party is, because that's more interesting to me than this whole fancy cake day. But look at this. I don't know. You got a crazy cat lady in the tub. What are we thinking, guys? I don't know. Let's see what bathtub party day is about. Bathtub Party Day encourages us all to skip the ordinary shower and linger in the tub instead. Did you have to let it linger? Did you have to? On December 5th, add some suds to the tub and pamper your damn self. The bathtub party sounds suspiciously like a crowded affair. Well, it's funny. This is appropriate, too, because Bob and everybody, we're trying to talk Perry and that we're going to have a hot tub party out there, right? Thongs out, dongs out. We're going to have like a hot tub party. We're trying to get Perry to put a new hot tub in the place. So this would be a perfect thing for Perry to have. Let's see. A bathtub party sounds suspiciously like a crowded affair, but it doesn't have to be, Perry. Granted, if you have young children, it's a time saver to plunk 2 or 3 of them in the tub at once. Getting them all sudsed up and playing with the water toys are some of the more memorable times raising children. It also saves water while everyone has good, clean fun. But if you and the old lady do something in the hot tub and then you're putting your kids in it and then you're looking at a particular ledge that you know you were just hanging out on last night as you're cleaning your kids, I don't know. I'm not always for throwing the kids into the hot tub. I think kids can be in the regular tub. Adults need to be in the hot tub. It is quite annoying to me when you go to a nice hotel or a place and you want to enjoy, like I'm swimming in the pool. And a lot of times I won't even mess with the hot tubs because, they're kind of public. But every now and then when you see it sitting lonely by itself, you go, okay, I might go sit in the hot tub. But the thing that normally deters me is somebody that don't care about watching their kids, just letting them come and be funky and jumping around in a hot tub. So it's bathtub party day, folks. So get your bubbles, get your drink on, get your bath on. Maybe sit back and watch a replay of BF Live where you can enjoy the Just for the Ladies segment, or Can I Make You a Sandwich at your own time and we don't need to know anything about it. I don't need to know anything about it. You can just do what you needs taken care of on National Bathtub Party Day. All right, let's see the other national holiday we have. Let's learn about this. I always say I like to learn stuff here on BF Live. If you're not careful, you might learn something before it's done. So let's learn about National Sacher-Torte Day. Sacher-Torte Day. If you like chocolate and you like cake, then National Sacher-Torte Day on December 5th is the perfect day for you. The layered ingredients make this dessert a delicious torte. Sacher-Torte, also known as Sacher-Torte or whatever, is a unique type of chocolate cake. Austrian Franz Sascha invented it in 1832. Vienna considers the Sacher-Torte one of their most famous culinary specialties. At age 16, Franz Sacher was only an apprentice chef when Prince Wendell von Metternich ordered a special dessert from the kitchen for the guest. With the chef ill, Sacher stepped in for his superior and created what is known worldwide as the Sacher-Torte. I'm not familiar with the Sacher-Torte, but apparently it's a fancy kind of layer cake that was made on this day. It's Sacher-Torte Day. So go and get your cake on. Go ahead and a lot of fun. And look at my dude Cyke Clyde checking in with the link right there. Go over to 100 Proof Podcasting. That is the official channel of the replayable show that we do. That's Chris Abel's channel. And he puts the link right there. You don't even have to look for the link. You just click on that. It'll take you right there. Like, share, subscribe. Hang out with us tonight. Turn on those notifications so you know when we're coming on the air. Let's see. We have That girl had a dirty pussy. Yeah, I said it. Damn. Going hard in the paint. I change the water every time people visit and use the hot tub. I'm a germphobe. I like that, Terry Nee. Yeah, because like I said, bro, if you keep the same water all the time and then, you're going from the grandkids or the kids to you and your lady and doing stuff, and then you don't like mixing those thoughts or the water or the biology. So that's probably a good one, Terry Nee. Testicle Tiger says, as you should, Terry. Imagine that greasy Java hose soaking in your tub. Yes, Perry soaking in a tub. All that Java-ho-ness.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you are like one of those Java-ho witnesses there, Perry. I don't know about those Java-hos. Cyke Labs says, I'm too, Terry. I get it. People are gross. And, oh, that's right. He knows I failed to do that. He knows it.
Chris fucking Abel?
The one and only Chris Abels. Well, there you go. I think we got all of them, matter of fact, folks, because there was only 3 today. We did Repeal Day. We did Sat Your Tort Day. We did Birthday Party Day. That was the National Day. Hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
We come up on 5 minutes before the top of the 3 o'clock hour, where I'm joining you from the East Coast of the United States. This is BF Live. This is The Vibe. Thank you for sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for listening and or watching BF Live every day, Monday through Friday. You know, folks, I'm going to, it's 5 minutes before the top of the hour. I'll get a couple of these super chats, and I'll finish up with some thoughts, and then we'll talk about tomorrow. Let's see. Change the water. You have to. Chris Abels. I love to soak my Native American ass in a bathtub and drink a frosty one. Well, that's funny. And Funky Bronco, you kind of let that be known to me yesterday because you thought that a joke that I was directing to you said, is that because I'm a Native American or something like that? But I didn't know that. And I said, if I'd known that, it definitely would have been. So thank you, Funky Bronco, for doxing yourself. Cyke Labs says, sitting in dirty ass water don't make no sense. Watching all my troubles, go swimming down the drain. Terry Nee says, I just figure people don't wipe their asses. That's right. I mean, yeah, you don't want Klingons and none of that. No, duty balls. Perry hot tub stream was epic. The thumbnail for that episode was one of my favorites, says our friend Matt. Funky Bronco says, Cyke Labs, I love drinking a frosty in my bathtub. Matt says yes to Cyke Labs. Gasha says, I'm going to be 28 in a little over a month. Oh, my bones. Well, come on, man. Well, bro, this is so good. I didn't know if you were an old member, like under a different name, but I want to thank my new friend, Sko. And to that, I give you a hearty Sko. Thank you for becoming a new member on BF Live, The Vibe, man. Thanks for picking up the vibe we're putting down. Welcome to the BF Live family, man. It gets worse, guess, LOL. All right, folks, well, I'm going to let you know. I always like to be real here on BF Live. 28, I don't even remember 28 at this point. Let's see. Says Terry Nee, you're played by 28. Terry Nee can't remember 28. Well, folks, as you can clearly see, today is BF Live, The Vibe Stream Show 199. I have put out many feelers to try to get like a special guest on this show, and with like kind of basically no success yet, like no hearing back or anything. So it's almost looking like I'm going to throw the link out and maybe try to have some special guests join me or something like that. But it's just kind of looking like basically kind of normal show tomorrow. I really can't get all of my stars to line up, like quite literally. I can't get, certain people that I've reached out to come on or nothing. I wish I could say that I had like a big splash 200 show prepared for you tomorrow, folks. But, this is me turning the corner. This is my grind. I'm going to keep grinding and doing this, man. And I'm just getting started. This is show 200 coming up tomorrow. Thank you, guys, for giving me a place to even do one show. So yeah, maybe I will invite like Wendy on again. We had Wendy on the other day. He says, send Jake the link. You never know. Maybe it'll just be a link send out day. But I have tried unsuccessfully to get a couple people, some kind of like a splash guest on the show, and it hasn't really turned out too good. Yeah, well, and Funky Bronco makes a good point. Funky Bronco says Scott Fitzpatrick, Bobby Nick, and Uncle Jack would be some good guests, and maybe Granny. And that would be all well and good, but I know a lot of those guys do their shit later on at the nighttime. And, I like to think that that's why Scott and Bobby Nick aren't coming around, and it's not really because they can't stand my show anymore. I think for whatever reason, like I said, we're just at a weird place as far as like kind of the flow of the show is going. But, wow, let's see. It's also on a Friday, but I know the chat will make it a good show. Fuck yeah, man. Dang Lizard always in the chat. for these Friday shows, man. So, like I said, I like to think I'm just getting started. So while part of me would be happy celebrating a 200 show, I'm also happy and content showing up here every day and turning the corner, making this BF Live the vibe, and just working every day really hard to make this show what I really want it to be. And it wouldn't be nothing without you guys. Let's see. Funky Bronco says, yes, they're night owls. Us midday goblins will be there. That's why I endorse Kahuna as co-host. Kahuna Galaxy Order. We might be thinking of the same person there, Cyke Clyde. If you're thinking about Johnny, I thought about asking him. Well, we can talk about that. But yeah, so I'm just being honest with you folks. I can go either way with this. Yeah, it would have been nice if all the stars were lining up and I had like a splash bang 200 show. And part of me that's real professional and really grinding at this is not really happy with myself that I'm not doing like a big splash 200 show. But the other content side of me and the appreciative side of me is that I'm so happy that I can even have a show, that I can do any type of 200 show for you tomorrow. But folks, you know that I'm dedicated to this grind. I love this. I hope I reach 1,000 shows. But I wouldn't be able to do any of it without you guys being here every day. The fact that I even have a show that has made it to 200 shows is just, I guess I used to sit around listening and watching the Stern Show thinking, man, I like that. I could do that. And I would listen to the radio as a kid and liked all the bells and whistles and all the sounds that you hear me push in and play and all that stuff. And I think that I always imagine like me sitting somewhere like doing all the zip, bang, boom, hitting the buttons and doing all this shit. And the fact that I'm sitting here doing this now, that's enough for me. And I don't really need to call it a 200 show or anything. I love celebrating this stuff. So let's see. Testicle Tiger says, Bobby, we going to be here celebrating regardless, homie. Thank you, Testicle Tiger. And see, you guys are all I need. Like I say, I'm perfectly satisfied with showing up every day and doing it. I don't have to do a 200 show splash in order to feel special. 100% Testicle Tiger. Funky Bronco says, Testicle Tiger, yes, we'll celebrate extra 4BF. Come hang with your family in Replayables. We're killing with the Ables tonight. That's another show that happens tonight on 100 Proof Podcast, and that's where my friend, you know him,
Chris fucking Abel,
he sits there and antagonizes his beautiful wife Liz as she tries to tell her best true crime stories. She's a big true crime fan, so she loves telling those true crime stories and talking to the chat, and Chris sits there and interrupts her, and it's a fun watch. So check that out tonight on Replayables. But you got to go to that 100 Proof Podcasting channel, click in the little the subscriber bell, the little bell notification, and color it in for all. And you'll get them notifications. My birthday is on Friday. Your birthday is every day, Tyranny. It was on my birthday I saw you saying that. Jerry Lane says, warning, canceled tsunami order for Cali, Oregon, according to buoy readings. Thank you, man. You're getting buoy readings. Come on, man. How are you going to get better up-to-the-date information than this? I want to thank God. I should probably doing this more for tomorrow, but it's on my mind now. So I want to thank guys like Dave Daffler and Deadful, and I'll do this again tomorrow probably, and Daniel August, like people that I don't even know out of the blue, and they step up like every day or every other day, and they buy me memberships for my channel. They give me money in my PayPal. They super chat. Like, who would have ever thought that I could sit here and do this? So you guys just helping. We're going to keep this dream and this vibe alive, always with you. So thank you. Homie is always late, says Cyke Clyde. I don't like that. Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Well, we could do some Baba Booey readings. How about that? Baba Ta Tufi, Mama Monkey, Ra Retard. Fa flow high. Homie is great. I love her, says Ding Dong. Terry Nee says, oregano needs a tsunami. Used to be a nice state. Ooh, oregano, Oregon. Have Stormy on. Well, maybe. I would love to. You know, Terry Nee, I'm so fortunate to because part of me goes, yeah, I would love to have Stormy on every day, and I would love to have Scott on every day, and I would love to have Bobby Nick on every day, and which I would totally welcome that. But then the other part of me realizes that 200 shows in, my friend, I can't expect people to give themselves or dedicate themselves as much as I do to this show. So that's just part of me accepting. And I understand if Bobby Nick and Scott want to do stuff on night or do other shows, I have nothing but appreciation for them, even helping me get to a point where I can do 200 shows. So I'm just dedicated to this grind every day, to creating a vibe and discovering friends like Cyke Clyde, and always discovering the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So I'm dedicated to that. But I would love to have her on and them every day. They're always welcome. And I tell you this, every day that I do this show, they get the chat. they get the link in our chat. So they are always welcome here every day. Stormy was a big help with me starting out doing coffee and pods in the beginning. I'm kind of already doing like an anniversary show today. So maybe I should pull this train into the station, today's train into the station. So I'll be here tomorrow, folks, and every day after that, as much as I can to do BF Live. It's 3:03 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. Again, Cali warnings. Let's do this official, like since Jerry wants to report it. Let's do it. Breaking news here at the end of BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 199. Again, the Cali warnings for the tsunami have been lifted. Oh! We can look into it a little bit, Terry Nee, but I will give you a little hint, buddy. He was one of the Sasquatches that I reached out to. I did reach out to Sasquatch, but he didn't get back to me, Terry Nee. But that would have been awesome. I was trying to line that up. It would be amazing if he got back to me between now and tomorrow. But I did reach out to Sasquatch. But I can only imagine he probably gets a lot of people reaching out to him or requests. But I did try to do that. West Coast needs a good flood, says Terry Nee. Okay. Jerry Halane says, I was on student radio, 1989, San Francisco earthquake, early AM, like 1 a.m. How about that, Jerry Lahane? That was the one during the was that the World Series one when Al Michaels kind of did? Folks, we're experiencing an earthquake here. I think it was like the first experienced earthquake on a live telecast before. Taking you back to 1989. How about some Trump then? I'm still waiting to hear back from President. Listen, Pierre, I don't have time to do your show, you little fucker. Okay, no, we'll have to see, man. And like I said, yeah, it would have been neat if I could have like lined up some kind of awesome show. And I feel like I'm kind of letting you down and almost in a way in doing it. But this is just kind of me accepting where I'm at with the show right now. I'm here. I'm happy to do a show. I'm happy to do any show with any number on it. Testicle Tiger remembers the 1989. Yep, I remember that. So there you go. She's our West Coast friends out there. We have West Coast friends. We have East Coast friends. We have Dang Lizard checking in from Germany. We got people checking in from the UK, Australia, literally all over the world. BF Live is a vibe, and it's a live worldwide vibe. Thank you all very much. Please come here tomorrow and come here every day for BF Live. We're going to have fun. No matter what, we have fun every day. So we didn't need a 200 show to talk us into having fun, folks. But thank you, Terry Nee, for your contributions today. Thank you, Daniel August. Thank you, Deadfool. Thanks for everybody that super chatted and showed up today. It is 6 minutes after 3 o'clock, folks. Join us tonight on Replayables on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. If you're not done having fun for the day, you can see me there. So, folks, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your week if I don't see you. And I will see you the next time I do see you right here on this show I like to call BF Live. I am BF. This is live, and you have been watching The Vibe. Have a great rest of your Thursday, y'all. Have a great rest of your week if I don't see you. But I will see you the next time I see you right here on BF Live. Bye, everybody.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.